Welcome in. That's very kind, Ichi. Welcome in. Hope you're doing awesome. Hope you're having a great weekend here. We are doing a little bit of RuneScape. And what have you been up to this weekend? Hope you're doing good. It is, unfortunately, we're having a little bit of a, well, we are, as you can see down here, down to one life left, which is, you know, it's fine. I'm more worried that the rest of my group is, I don't want to be the guy who loses the last life for the Iron Man group. That's a little... Hope you're doing good. Welcome in Flamin as well. What are you up to? Also, let me get that shout. Oh, the people are in ad break, so I'll wait till the ad break is over so that they can see the shout out for you, Hichi. But I hope you're doing good. Welcome in Flamin. What are you up to? We only had 23 agility. I know, right? Actually, we might have more because I think we stopped training. No, we were at 23. I was right. Also, it is with great regret that I let you all know my membership expired, and I'm probably this is the last RuneScape stream. This is the last one. So, unfortunately, I don't know. I did not know you could advertise that here, but you don't get free advertising on my stream. Get out of here, Ridge Gold. We're going to the game chat. You don't get to get free advertisements. But, no, this is the last redeemed RuneScape stream, which means we're probably, I know, the end of RuneScape. At least advertise a RuneScape GF, you know what I mean? That's the classic, right? That's the classic, but I can't believe it. Some people, they just don't know their history. And I know, right? It's like rent it. I'm just saying. RuneScape GF walks so Rent a Girlfriend could run, alright? This may be my controversial opinion, but sometimes greatness has to have absolute terribleness follow after. In this case, the apple did fall far from the tree, because how are they at 5 seasons and they're still not going out? I like Rent a Girlfriend in the sense that I like watching that one blonde girl be really mean to the main character because I hate the main character. He's the worst. That's the best part of the show is when she's mean to him because he's the worst and I hate him and I enjoy when he suffers. That sounds a little bad, but like, I'm getting off topic. Anyways, Rents a RuneScape girlfriend. She leaves him at the end because he runs out of gold. That's right. He put all of his skill points into fishing when he should have all put it all into health. Because, you know, that's the one with a heart. But no, we are now back to free to play, and I guess we can. I'm not really sure what we do now. I don't really know what we do. I guess we can run the agility course. But I know what do you call it? I don't know if Moving and Joseph, the ones who redeemed it, because they were the ones who redeemed all of these streams as the Make Me Play a Thing stream. And I'm not entirely sure what they had in store. Actually, no, that's not true. I can pull up the doc, because they did send me a doc, didn't they? Also, ads are... Oh, you'll give me a bond. Oh, thank you, Moving. Sweet. Okay, and also to give that shout out, Hichi, now that ads are over, I want to make sure people see that. But yes, Hichi, super fun and awesome streamer. Please go check her out. She's absolutely phenomenal. Seriously, go do it now. Okay, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Is this... Wait, hold on. If you're giving me the bond, am I the rental GF? Am I the rental RuneScape GF in this scenario then? Is that how this is working? I don't know how I feel about this. Because it's like, I mean, it is pretty, granted, I am getting free RuneScape out of it, so I guess it's a symbiotic relationship. I get free RuneScape, I get to get member RuneScape for free, you get to be my RuneScape BF. It works out, right? There's a symbiosis there. Or maybe it's not yeah, I'd say it's symbiosis. Oh. I wonder how many goblins I can you think I could aggro all the goblins on me at once? I'm gonna need the bond. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try aggroing all the as many goblins on me as I can. Why am I not walking towards that, man? I'm doing such a weird little shuffle. Uno mas. I will say this, and before you give me the bond, let you know, I'm gonna be real. I'm not really like, RuneScape, I'm not the biggest fan. I'm gonna be real. Maybe I think I'll refund you that one. I'll refund you it, but I don't know. What was the point? Look, if you don't want to, I also totally understand, because this will probably be the last stream for it. If you don't want to give the bond, that's totally okay. You don't have to. But yeah, I'm I just don't think this game is for me. And I know you're gonna say otherwise, and you're gonna say otherwise, but in my heart of hearts, it just doesn't hit. I'm sorry. You don't want them? Well, too bad. You're getting them. You're getting those points back, actually. I'm literally doing it right now. Right now, as we speak, I'm going into mod view. I'm going into reward request queue. Oh, I've not cleared this out in a very long time. I'm scrolling. Uno Mas, reject and refund. Get refunded. Get refunded, idiot. You can cancel the stream. No bot. I'm not gonna cancel the stream. We'll just do the other stuff here. It looks like we switched. Is that it? Is that we just switched to Fury now? I will feel a little. Is it you guys? If you only want me to do member, I will do this last stream. I will do the last one. I'm a box of my word here. I mean, but because there's free quest stuff, right? Because you originally sent me free quest stuff, right? We can do. Hold on, let me pull this bad boy up. On his 14 days, the pivot would be diabolical. It would be, which is why I'm trying not to do it. I don't want to have to pivot. That's me. I just. It's what I don't mind doing this final quest, but like if you're actually, using your limited resources for another one that I don't have it in me to play. I'm sorry. All right, I'm pulling up the dock. I'm looking at the dock. Okay. I see Sheep Shearer. Do we want to do Sheep Shearer? Is that it? The quest list is all members now? Oh, that is unfortunate. That is a bit unfortunate. I mean, we could just do we could go right here. Below Ice Mountain. There's a quest we can do. We did more than I realized. Okay. No, Sheep Shearer is right here. The dock you had wasn't there. This isn't a member's quest. What should I do? You just pick a free to play? Let's do it. Alright, let's do Sheep Shearer. That sounds cute. Fred at his farm in Northern Lumbridge. Alright, we can do that. But what have you guys been doing this weekend? I hope you're doing good. Oh, right there. Oh, that's close. Nice. That's easy. That is easy. Out of curiosity, because I now that I no longer have membership, do I just not get the benefits of my 23 agility anymore? Or do I have the benefits, I just can't get it higher? How does that work? I do. Let's fucking go. So you're saying I just have to have a membership long enough to I just need a membership long enough to grind the maximum agility and then we're good to go. You mean more competitive cyberstalking? Ooh, who you cyberstalking? And I really hope that's a meme. You should not actually be cyberstalking. That's bad. Fred the farmer. What are you doing on my land? You're not the one who keeps all the gates open and letting out all my sheep, are you? I'm looking for a quest. Oh, no, I'm not doing the voice right. You're after a quest, you say? Actually, I could do with a bit of help. My sheep are getting mighty woolly. It'd be much obliged if you could share them. While you're at it, spin the wool for me too. Yes, that's it. Bring me 20 balls of wool, and I'm sure I could sort out some sort of payment. Of course, there's a small matter of the thing. What do you mean, the thing? Well now, no one's ever seen the thing. That's why we call it the thing, because we don't know what it is. Some say it's a black-hearted shapeshifter hungering for the souls of hard-working, decent folk like me. Others say it's just a sheep. Well, I don't have all day to stand around and gossip. Are you gonna shear my sheep or what? I suppose so. Yes, okay, I can do that. Good. Now one more thing. You actually know how to shear sheep? No, I don't know, actually. Well, first things first, you need a pair of shears. I got some here you can use. Fred gives you a set of sharp shears. You just need to go and use them on the sheep out in my field. Sounds easy. That's what they all say. Some of the sheep don't like too much. Persistence is the key. Once you collected some wool, you can spin it into balls. Do you know how to spin wool? I don't know how to spin wool. Sorry. Don't worry, it's quite simple. The nearest spinning wheel can be found on the first floor of Lumbridge Castle. Then go to Lumbridge Castle, just follow the road east. The icon denotes a spinning wheel on the world map. Thank you. You don't know, man. Just random people. The matchmaking is easy. Bro's never seen John Carpenter's a thing. What kind of fuck-ass farmer? I know, literally, if I see a dog here, I already know it's game over. Gotta break out the flamethrower for that one. But I guess the sheep are okay. I don't actually know how the... Oh, I probably shouldn't eat all this. Alright, we can climb over the stile here. I like how he's like, oh, someone keeps opening my gates, but the gates are all in fact closed. So if I just use a shear on the sheep, this one looks a little too violent to shear. Okay then. Get attacked, idiot. If you're not gonna give me your wool, then you're gonna give me your life. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, what about you, pal? I got some wool. Alright, now the question is, does wool stack, or am I gonna have to put a bunch of stuff away? I really hope it does. Oh, wait, no, that's because these are rams and these are... Okay, so I can't shear the... Oh, I'm gonna have to go... Oh, I'm gonna have to go put it all in the bank. It does not stack. You know, not to be a bit of a Debbie Downer, but it'd be real nice if it did. Also, I think... Do I need to kill the ones after I shear them? That whatever it is manages to get away from you. Wait, hold on! Hold on, is that a penguin? Wait, hold on, what are you... That's two penguins in a sheep costume! Yeah, get back here. What are you doing? What do you mean he manages to get away? No. I'm going to shear you. Or maybe not. Okay, fine then. Enjoy, I guess. I'll just shear this sheep. And then I'll shear this sheep, and I'll just keep shearing sheep until my inventory is full, which is actually going to be, like, right now. There's our KGP agents. It's a member's quest. Oh, so it's not the thing he's talking about. Did that guy just say he drives a Ford? Really? Okay. You know, fair enough. I guess, you know, it's better than a Chevy. That is the thing? Oh, okay. So it's just like a little... It's just like a fun little thing. Like, oh, by the way, here's this other quest item. No, seriously, competitive cyberstalking Watch Dogs. One has a game mode where you silently inserts another player's game and you just follow their ass. Funny as fuck. Watching people do crazy shit for no apparent reason is peak. Oh, it was in Watch Dogs. Okay, I see. I see. I didn't realize you were in Watch Dogs. That makes it a little bit more understandable. I need to go play I kind of want to go... I need to go back and play Watch Dogs. It's been like... I don't want to say it's been a decade, because I don't know if it's been a decade since Watch Dogs 1 came out. Although I feel like it's pretty damn close to it. Okay. And then... My pin. Hold on. I have a way to do this. I just need to pull up a specific decoder, as it were. And then I can actually put this in, because I don't remember otherwise. Okay, let's see. I'm looking at it. Right. Also, I think I need to swap screens. You don't get to see my pin. Never. Okay, so it's this number, that number, and then this number, and then this number, and then this number. There we go. Use your numpad. I kind of forgot I could do that. How's it going, Silver? Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. All right, we're back to gameplay. You can see the very cool, wonderful, awesome group bank. I'll go to my private storage. Wait, no, this is the group storage. Sorry, this is my private storage. Like, why did this man just run across the street 3 times and whip out an AR and shoot a wall for a minute straight? You don't know, but they had no idea you were there, so it's an easy win. Do you get to, like, it's been a very long time since I did Watch Dogs, and I don't think I really did that. Do you get, like, achievements for, like, fighting them or something? Or how does that work? Do you just do it for the love of the game? I guess deposit all these runes. Deposit these chronicle. I don't know why I have so many keys. I'll keep the money. Deposit a staff of air. We'll keep an energy potion, and then I think we have enough slots for what we need. Let's go back and shear some sheep. Let's shear some sheep. Like, what? Just playing Microsoft Flight Sim? How are you liking it? I can never really get into the flight sim games, but they definitely they look interesting. If you, for like the people who have like the really big like rigs and stuff, they look pretty neat. They do look pretty cool. Plane go zoom? Hey, plane go zoom. And now, if only planes wouldn't go zoom in War Thunder. I'm gonna complain about War Thunder again because I was playing it a little. And man, I don't like planes in my tank game, damn it. Stop putting planes in my tank game. But no, I'll stop. The tailing game mode is pure non-lethal and non-interruptive. As long as they don't try to start a main mission, the game won't even tell them you're there, and you're explicitly forbidden from fighting them. All you get to doing is silly points and the sheer joy of cyber-stalking them. Nice, nice. We do a little, you know, I think that's kind of a cool feature, actually. You just get to go around and see, like, what other people do in their own little world. You're playing on an Xbox controller? Nice. I hope you're having fun with it. Out of curiosity, have you since ravaged my fort at all in Shadow of Earth recently? I know we finished the game a little, like, what was it, a month ago? But I do wonder if my fort is still standing or if it has since been once again massacred. I did play, I need to go, part of me is like, I want to go back, but another part of me is like, I feel like I'm just getting I'm just grinding levels. I'm just grinding levels for, what do you call it? To get better guys so that I can grind levels to get better guys. And the XP grind for like the higher, it's like, now that I'm past level 40, it's really slow. It's really slow, and now I'm fighting guys who are like already just base level 50, and it's like, that's kind of, even with all these abilities, it's still really hard. I'm getting one shot still, right? I'm still getting one shot by them, so then I just have these a billion high level nemesis, and it's, oh, whoops, that's the wrong guy. It's a little rough. You know, sure, you're doing Game Pass, you're not, so you can only fight your old ones. Oh, that's right. I forgot you're fighting the old one. The one lost to the void of Game Pass now. Never to be seen again. Especially after the price hike. Oh wait, the gate was open over here the whole time, I missed it. Also, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alright, we just need 3 more. We just need 3 more sheep. Just a couple more. Just the 2 of us. We can shear sheep if we try. And I think last one, unless I miscounted. You sure Jersey have asked you to try attacking your main fort and get your ass handed to you? That would have been pretty funny, and I 100% would have gotten my ass handed to me. I think at the end I was starting to do okay. I was starting to get the hang of it, but if I tried now, it's been like a month since I last played, I don't think I'd do too hot. I think I might struggle just a little bit. That's part of the fun, though, relearning the game. I do want to go back and do Gravewalker, or it's not Gravewalker, whatever the game mode is, where it's like because the one I'm on basically is I die instantly and enemies are bullet spongy, but then the game mode you beat for unlocking the game on Gravewalker is you die instantly, but so do enemies, so it's a lot more lethal, which is kind of nice. But I think it's like even more deadly to you, so it's like, it's, you know, I think that'd be fun to go back and try a run on. Apparently there's an airport close by that's for crop dusting planes. That's actually really cool. Okay. Did you end up flying over your own town there, Silver? Also, I'm looking for like a spinning wheel on the map. Let me check the map here. I keep pressing M to open up the map, and that's not how that works. He said there's a spinning wheel on the first floor of Lumbridge Castle, but I don't see a spinning wheel. Okay, is it... I'm trying to talk. Oh, hello. Mysterious old man. Hello there. You imagine TIE Fort level 80s, all legendary with gangs and elemental weapons, 3 of them per fort capture point, meticulously crafted for maximal pain in your ass. I would, yeah, I would die, actually. I would not succeed. First floor of the British floors. What do you mean first of the... Wait, oh, is this floor 0 and the floor above is the first floor? Okay. You mean brutal diff? It's not that, wait, is that not just unlocked by default? I know I know there's 2 game modes. There's the one we have to unlock by beating the game on the previous hard difficulty. We did the one where we have like basically we get one tapped and then the enemy has a lot of health. It's either Brutal or Gravewalker that makes it to where you get one tap, but you can one tap the enemy easier, so it's a little easier. They do ground 1, 2. Okay. Also, we have a mysterious old man. Hey, Chatters 472, would you like to come and solve a maze for me? I mean, yeah, sure, I like exploring mazes. Sure, I like exploring mazes. Reach the maze center as fast as possible. The faster you are, the better your reward. Okay. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, this is gonna be tough, because I'm not... I'm a little... Wait, is this No, I can't go through there, okay. So we go this way. Also, we are not going to complete this maze in time, I just hope you know. I just hope you guys know. Okay, well, here's the thing. Can I walk through you? Hold on. Walk here? Hold on. Is there a wall I'm missing? Let me look. Okay, there's a straight line, and then that goes there, and then this Oh, there's a door right here. I did not see the door. There are doors. I see the doors now. Okay. Well, that's a door. That's a door down there. Okay. I was trying to look at it from, like, above, and then I kind of... The doors are a little bit harder to see from above. I played myself. Alright, open the gate. Yeah, we're getting... We are not going to get a lot of this reward, I can tell you right now. What about the chest? Do the chest have anything in it? You got anything there, Mr. Chest? Anything good for me? You found some bronze arrows. Thanks, I guess. I don't really need bronze arrows, I don't think. Okay. Open the gate. Another chest. I'm probably supposed to not go to these though, right? Just kind of filling up my inventory, I bet. What I will say, as far as a maze is concerned, isn't a maze supposed to be kind of hard to like navigate? Okay, now there's 2 ways I can go. So I can go up this way, go around, and then reach a dead end, or I could go this way. I could go around. It's kind of hard to see, but I think we want to go... Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no. We have to go this way anyways. It doesn't even matter. I thought we were right here already, but we're not. Like, you know, you're supposed to try and like find your way through, but I'm kind of just opening like the only door available to me, right? Okay, this goes up here, which goes right here, which goes... I think we go through this door and then this one. Thank you for the redeemed sleepless. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Welcome, welcome in. You have an anime hot take? Hit me with it. I don't think that's the right... Oh, wait, the game will even straight up tell you, hey, you're going the wrong way, idiot. Hit me with it, though. Not that it even matters, because you have a build that stops time. Wait, what do you mean you stops time? Oh, with, what do you call it? The thing, the, like, slowdown time? I guess you have a build that increases focus, so you can just... You can basically have infinite slowdown. That would be my guess. Show Tucker from Full Metal Alchemist did nothing wrong. You see, I'd have to care about Full Metal Alchemist to have an idea on that take. No, that's mean. You know, Full Metal Alchemist was, like, fine, I guess. I think part of it is that I had it so hyped up to me over time, and then I saw it, and I was kind of like, I guess it's fine, you know? I'm sure it was really cool in, like, 2008 when it came out, but, like, I don't know. I kind of don't like any of these characters, you know? Doesn't work anymore. It didn't used to. This was supposed to break bots, but it doesn't work anymore, so they simplified it. Oh, so it's supposed to get people, I guess, that were botting? And because, I guess, it didn't work, they just made it into, like, a minigame. That's kind of fun. I kind of like that. In 2005? Oh, that's cool. It did work. Doing career mode by flying over the town your cousin lives in. That's actually pretty cool. Just get send him a picture like, hey, you're in my flight sim, my dude. Yeah, honestly, that actually sounds like a really fun way to mess with my cousins if I ever got into flight sims. All right, where's the spinning? Oh, there it is. I don't know why I went all the way around there. I did not need to do that. Stop working later because bots got too good. Is botting a big problem in this game? Is that it? Oh no, we're getting... I guess we're getting crafting skill right now. Yeah? Okay. But no, I will say, him doing nothing wrong, that is a bit of a hot take in the sense that, you know, he did essentially kill his wife and daughter in the show. That's a little, I think that's maybe a little bit on the, how do I put it, not cool side? Maybe. You know, call it a hot take, but maybe that's not cool. No, I'll stop. I'll stop. Oh, hello. I didn't want to talk to you. Hearing all about crafting? No, thank you. Okay. Spin the spinning wheel. Wait, is this a mini game and I'm failing it? Oh no, I already did it all. Sweet. I'll take it, I'll take it. Let's go down this way. You have a sword that makes it go... You have a sword that makes it go 10 wrath per execution. You have a ring upgrade that extends your elven wrath duration by 50%. You then use some base elven light as a skill. For some reason, the non-elemental version of spell counts as an execute. Oh, really? Interesting. Instant elven wrath, you use it, time slows down, might then builds up easy, so you can elven light again and again. For some reason, non-elemental light can... It's weird that non-elemental counts as an execution if you just use it. Like, because it's not an execution, it's just an AoE attack. Give you wrath, in wrath, it's infinite time stop. Yeah, I can see how that works out. I can see how that's a pretty nice loop there. Especially because when it's the time slowdown in focus mode, they are still technically moving. Like, you can get hit if you're not. It's hard, but you can get it if you're not paying attention. But Elven Wrath, that is pure time stop. Cool. American Truck Simulator comes out with the DLC with your home say you'll take pictures of his house. Just like, I know where you are. That's actually pretty funny. I like that. Is there an American Truck I know there's a Euro Truck Simulator. Is there an American Truck Simulator? What are you doing on my land? Fred, I've seen the thing. Oh wait, wrong voice. Fred, I've seen the thing. You actually saw it? Run for the hills, grab as many chickens as you can. We have to. Fred! Flee! Oh, whoa, it's me, the shapeshifter is coming. We're all... Fred! Doomed. What? It's not a shapeshifter or any other kind of monster. Well, what is it? Well, it's just two penguins. Penguins disguised as a sheep. Have you been out in the sun too long? I don't think he believes me, guys. I don't think he believes me about the penguins. I need to talk to you about shearing these sheep. Oh, how are you doing getting those balls of wool? I have some. Give them here, then. That's the last of them. I guess I better pay you, then. 150 crafting XP and 60 coins. Let's go! Crafting level 3. I'll take it. Well, you know what? I'll take it. That's another quest done. What else we got? Black Knight's Fortress. What is this? I start this quest by talking to Sir Asmeric in the White Knight's Castle. Intermediate. Combat level 15. So we should be fine. Let me dump this stuff off at the bank first. Let me dump this stuff off the bank and then the garbage hive, then we can do it. You want to read the wiki guide for that one? Oh, is it? It said it was very short, is it not? Combine that with the character insta-kills, the fact you can recruit anyone you want from the menu with a glitch, and that finally follows fills, you can run around a guy raising orcs and then blowing them up so they slowly raise their fear meter and break them. Yeah. In other words, it's... You've kind of exploited... Well, not even exploited, because you still have to do a fair amount of actual playing there, but you've got a pretty solid build. A pretty decent one. Although the bigger question is, how does your Overlord do in the arena? Because my Overlord will do like one fight okay, and then he'll die to like a hunt. My Overlord will be like, what do you call it? He'll be the guy with the dual axes who I'm forgetting, and he'll die to like a hunter who does nothing but like, he'll just stand there and have javelins get thrown at him for like 80 million years and never actually attack back. It's my favorite part. It's my genuinely my favorite thing to see. I love it so much. I love losing all my investments. There's American Truck Simulator and European as well. It's sure you just won't know what to do for some stuff. Alright, I can pull it up. Know your guy sucks ass in the arena. He's an absolute player killer, but not an orc guy. That's why you give him bodyguards. Makes sense, makes sense. I feel like the arena... It's just... I really don't know how the IQ change works when it's like when I'm fighting them and then the orcs are just locked in and like working in tandem to wombo combo me into oblivion, and then I put them in the arena with their bodyguards and they can't kill like a single guy. Not even like a boss, but just like a full, they can't even kill like a single bodyguard. It pains me a little. It pains me a little bit, but I guess that's part of the fun, is trying to optimize it. One thing I will say, because I was trying to do a lot of cool stuff, and I was like, oh, I want to see if I can level up my, to get my skills level up, I have to get money. How can I quickly gain money? And then the game was like, well, that's the neat point. You don't. You don't actually gain money. You can do you can clear outpost, but then once the outpost is cleared, you don't get a lot of money anymore. So you just have to get 1,000 per little mini quest, and it's like, this is gonna take a while. Same with XP. Alright, White Knight's Castle. I don't think I've actually been over here yet. In the Kingdom of Asgarnia. I feel like that should be a little bit of a... Yeah, it sounds like, I don't want to say copyright infringement. It does sound similar to... Well, I guess you can't copyright Norse mythology. That's a fair point. Arena's dominated by Berserkers. They're the undisputed best class. If you give them Oleg guards or Caragor mount, their AI breaks. That might be why, because both of the guys I had that had to die, one had an Oleg guard and he just stood there and got killed, and then another guy I gave him a Caragor mount and he just stood there and died. And the entire time I was like, you're really well built for this. You should survive, and these are just like a little of insurance, and then they did not do well. Since both are coming to console, I'm guessing you're gonna probably pick one. You're gonna have to pick one. I mean, I guess size-wise, I think, well, I don't know how much of Europe it follows, but I think size-wise, yeah, continental US is bigger than continental Europe, so I imagine if you just want to go for the most territory, that's the one to do. Although, I think there might be more metropolitan areas, like big ones in Europe, so that's probably, I guess if you want to do the city driving aspect, you might do that instead. One, you mean both? Or both. You could also do both, that's fair. About money XP, do online conquest. Win or lose, you get all the gear they drop in the assault, almost all of which will be legendary, so that's like 5 each. Oh, really? 5 gold each from each piece of gear. So even if I fail the conquest, as long as I kill a single guy who has some loot on him, you still get the XP and gold. That's actually okay. Honestly, that is very good to know. Just get get 5 good level 40 dudes, and then just go around killing castles that are roughly my same level. If I can get, if I get 5k golden XP per online conquest, that's I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes. Probably closer to 10 minutes. That's a pretty good deal. That's a pretty good one. Holy cow, that guy, he had some effects. Yeah, he's a little bit of an effector with that magic. He is losing to, well, he's not losing to a chicken, but he's not beating a chicken either, which is a little... I mean, even I could beat a chicken. Even I could beat a chicken. Now, a mage, no, but a chicken, I think I could handle that. I can handle that. I could handle this Earth Wizard right here, for sure. I'm not going to, just because I'm on a mission. I don't want to get distracted, but I assure you I could, in fact, handle a single Earth Wizard. I would never die to a wizard in this game. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's so much. I'm combat level, what is it? I'm combat level 31. That wizard is I don't know, level 9 or something. There's no way I'd die to a wizard. There's no way I'd blow one of our few very valuable lives fighting a wizard that I didn't even need to fight. You'll get the XP from killing the guy and his gear, but the real money is winning. That's 100% level on top of the XP. Oh, really? So if you just win, that's just a free level? Is that... if you... Oh, I also went the wrong direction. Whoopsies. Yeah, because we gotta go into the castle. That's not that bad. I mean, it's like what, if we assume 10 minutes per conquest and I need 40 levels, that's only 400 minutes. That's like around, I don't know, 7 hours of grinding to get to the place where I want to be. Now that is pretty damn good. That's pretty easy. I do wish that that game had multiplayer. It would be really cool, even if you had to give up like a commander, like a, I guess, I don't know if commander slot is the right word, but like one of the like slots you get when attacking the wall. If you could give up a slot when attacking the wall, but have like a friend kind of come in as well, that'd be really cool. I think it would be pretty broken though. Shadow War Defensive Siege are the same thing. It's enough for even you of level 80 to give a level, which is just for siege points, but they are a lot slower. Okay. Oh, wouldn't I get, wait, so what is, because I got to Shadow War. I mean, I completed that part of the campaign. Is it just is it like a special siege type you have to pick, or is it just once you beat that part of the game, you get they're just all Shadow War? Also, I need to figure out where in this castle I am going. Where am I going? Okay, we're going, okay, so we have to go around and across the drawbridge here. Nice. Very, very good. Love to see that. So if we go around here, and then we also, our stamina back up, so we're gonna start running. Go right there. Okay. We got a little quack, very little quacking, very nice. Wait, guys, look, it's the quackin'. Get it? Like the Kraken from mythology, but it's a duck, so it goes quack. Make sure you have food. I have none, so let me see. Yeah, they've got a bank here. I say they definitely gotta have a bank somewhere here. I'll pick up some food out of the bank because I put it all in my bank because I had to carry the, what do you call it? The cloth balls for the other quest. And then bank is, I think, this building right here. Where is it? No, it's farther along. I just go around. I keep going along this road and I'll find it. There we go. Series of fights to beat off the orcs and get actual game endings. After that, you can just start a fight whenever you want. Oh wait, so I haven't actually beat the game yet? Oh, I thought I had already beaten the game. Okay. They come attack your shit. If you win, they fuck off and the next phase begins. If you die, your overlord falls in the fight. They take the region and they resets the region that pre-war owning a state. No, I didn't. Oh, damn, okay. I guess we'll probably have to do that then. At some point. Because I would like to finish the game, as it were. You know, I suppose if, you know, I guess we could, you know, I guess if, you know, if RuneScape is, you know, kind of meh, we can't do members, I suppose we could switch to Shadow of War. No, we're not doing that. As funny as it would be, we're not doing that. We are going to do RuneScape here. Alright, give up the swordfish. And then I'm going to take, how much gold? Withdraw, like, I don't know, 10,000 coins. And then we take the swordfish and the last lobster. Let's fucking go, Shadow of War. Do I even have it down? I think I might have uninstalled it. Hold on, because I needed the space on my hard drive. There's a very decent chance I uninstalled it. To make it's like in my defense, it's like a 90 gig game. Okay, it's kind of huge. It releases like 20 phases with them attacking, all your forts each, just genuine pain. That sounds pretty rough, actually. Especially because all my, how do I put it? All of my overlords kind of suck. It is 110 gigs and I do not have it installed. We'll do that some other time. I do also have all the DLCs, yeah. What about Star Sector? We're not doing Star Sector. I do like Star Sector, but I like that one. I know a lot of people like it and like to know, like, I know there's a lot of people who only watch for the stars, who only want to watch the Star Sector stream. So I like to make sure that gets announced in advance so they don't accidentally miss one. Wait, there's an agility course here. I guess I can't get any XP though, because I don't have the membership. Rimworld? Yeah, right now? Right now, yeah. If you wanted to, I haven't really, what do you call it? I haven't played it in a hot minute. I don't even know what kind of colony we do. If you, do you want, are you asking to switch your game off of RuneScape to something else? Why not? Well, this is their redeemed game, so if you wanna swap it to something else, that's fair, do it. You sure? Because I'm only gonna be able to go till like 10, so that's only like probably an hour and a half of gameplay. Yeah? Alright. Alright, that's what you want. Let's log out. Alright, hold on just 1 second then. RuneScape will now be taken out back and shot. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit, actually. You know, that's how it is sometimes. That's how it is. Actually, we haven't launched Rimworld. I don't know when the last played August. Okay, so it's only been like a little over a month. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. All right, what do you want from the Rimworld then moving? What do you want from it? You want me to start a specific type of colony, or what are you thinking? Or do you want me to just continue our old one? This is highly unorthodox. We don't normally swap, but since it's your stream that we're swapping, we could do that. And you're going to bed. Have a good night, Flum, and thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night. Out of curiosity, before you go, how close are you to the next big milestone on the streaks? Because I think you were at 255 pretty recently. I'm interested to see how close you're getting there otherwise. How much does American Truck Simulator cost? 257? Nice. I don't know. I guess there's the Steam sale right now. It is the Steam sale, isn't it? I can check. I will say right now, I'm not buying American Truck Simulator for if you're doing a redeemed, if you're doing a, what do you call it, a redeemed stream, I'm not doing American Truck Sim. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I have limits. Even I have limits. American Truck Simulator. It's $5. Wait. Hold on. It's $5, but they have extra DLC if you want specific states. That's... Wait, then it's not American Truck Simulator. It's American minus Iowa, Missouri, and Texas Truck Simulator. That's not... What do you mean? What do you mean, Actually, no, it's more than that. Sorry, it's American Truck it's not American Truck Simulator. It's American minus Missouri, Arkansas, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, Idaho, Utah, Washington, Oregon, New Mexico, Arizona, Louisiana, Illinois, South Dakota Simulator. So, like, half of the damn states. Space Truck Sim is still on Game Pass. I do not have Game Pass. I don't have it because I wasn't really using it a few months ago, so I stopped buying it. And then with the price hike, there's no way. I hate to say it. They're still adding states. How do you have a game called American Truck Simulator and then a solid 40% of the US is separate DLC? That's wild to me. Welcome in, Kato. Hope you're doing good. Welcome in. What are you up to? Illinois mentioned? I know. Illinois mentioned. Hold on, we're switching games here. Sorry. I do apologize. Let me make sure we get in the right category because we're swapping. Alright. We can just load the last colony we did. It's called Siege, which makes me afraid. I don't remember what was happening. Name 10 books. Harry Potter 1, Harry Potter 2, Harry Potter 3, Harry Potter 4, Harry Potter 5, Harry Potter 6, Harry Potter 7. I think Invincible's a comic book. Catcher in the Rye. Had to read that. Did not like it. I know that's kind of the whole point. Doesn't make me like... I know the whole point is that the main character is kind of the worst. That doesn't make me like it any less. Or any more. We have Catch-22. That's a book I had to read for school that I did like. And then Frankenstein is a very famous book. They need money. I guess they do. I guess they do. All right. Also, the game has loaded, so we're gonna go to gameplay and let's swap out to Rimworld here. Why am I not seeing Rimworld as an option? There it is. Rimworld by Ludian Studios. And go to game audio, do Rimworld. Audio is coming through, but it's kind of low, so I'll increase that. It's like right there. And go to gameplay. There we go. Sweet. Very, very cool. Did I name 10 adequate books, Kate, or no? Perfect. Now name every Harry Potter title. All right. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry Potter and the Order of the Deathly Hallows. And then I'll do you even one better. I'll do the entire entire Percy Jackson series might be tough. So we have Percy Jackson the Lightning Thief, Percy Jackson Sea of Monsters, Percy Jackson and the Titan's Curse, Percy Jackson and the Labyrinth, Percy Jackson and the Siege of Olympus, I believe. And then it was Heroes of Olympus, and I don't remember any of the Heroes of Olympus titles. I've done it. I know. I did it. I did it. Nihongo Jozu. Hi. Oyo, konnichiwa, konbanwa. Chatters desu. Emma, Rimworld shimasu desu ka? Old School Runescape ga suki shinai. Yoshiko onegaishimasu. Patch. Nerd? I know. Nerd. Imagine back in my day, before the TikToks and the Vines, we read books. Me not acting like Vine didn't come out when I was in middle school. You've never done that? It's just, it's back from when I was in Japan, and I was like, oh, this is like a fun little way to practice my Japanese when I'm streaming, and then since it just reminds me how bad my Japanese has gotten. I've been doing my flashcards a little bit during lunch, but I'm falling so far behind. I want to try and do because they have like an exam you can get for certification. And I want to try and get it for this. They do it once a year in the winter, and I kind of want to try going for N5. I could probably get N4, truth be told, but it's like all the way in Miami, which is not close to me. So I'm kind of like, it would really suck if I go through all of that, and then I don't even get it, and then I fail, and then I don't even get any certification. I had to go all the way to Miami for that. So like, N5 I feel pretty confident I could do, and then next year maybe N4 when I feel more solid, and then hopefully the year after that N3. That'd be cool, I think. Because I'm like, I took it all through college, I should probably try to stick with it, right? Or the Vines, which hasn't existed since 2016. That's actually true, Vine doesn't exist anymore. I always forget that, because, how can you forget the greats? Okay, I'm trying to remember what the hell we have going on. I know we have these guys over here, who aren't awake. We've got these guys who are awake, but they're really far down that way. We've got some power going on. I think we were working on getting... How's our food look? Food is... okay, we're fine on food. I think we were just building... Oh, that's right, we were going to start making power armor for everybody. Because we're kind of getting to the point where it's like we have really... No, that's right. We're making everyone guns because we have like okay defense with flak jackets, but I need something to hit harder so I can kill all these people attacking us. I'm not going to... Yeah, I'm afraid to say I'm not buying American Truck Simulator minus 47 states, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that's not happening. I know it's a bit of a bummer. But that is how it is. Yeah, because we can make a lot of different things here. I'm leaning towards... Charged shotgun is an interesting one. Because it's very... I mean, it's fine. What's the range on you again? 15. I want, like, longer range things, but I kind of want to use, like, a modded thing. Right? I kind of want to use a modded one, and the regular charge rifle is, like... That's just base game, I want to do something a little special. Although 28 range is pretty damn hard. 28 range at 16 damage with a burst shot of 3 is actually really hard to beat. How about European Truck Simulator? 2 minus 2 to 5, 10. I'm gonna tell you right now, Silver. Truck Simulator is in the same vein as Elite Dangerous, where I appreciate that you enjoy it, and I'm glad you enjoy it, but that is so far out of the wheelhouse of types of games I enjoy. I really will probably not enjoy it, and especially if I kind of have to spend some money on something like that. You know? Like RuneScape, I guess there was 4 of them, so I was like, you know, I'll make an exception, I'll give it a fair shake, and I did. I don't think you can say I didn't. I played, you know, 10 more hours of RuneScape, and I don't think it's for me. I guess we could do, what about Charge LMG? Because Charge LMG obviously has a lot less accuracy. Yeah, it does have a lot less accuracy, but it does have, I mean, it's kind of hard to beat charge rifles. They are just good. I mean, there's other games I will play, of course. That's just not for if you do the redeem. That's just not one of them. Because we have advanced fabrication. I mean, we can go to Vanilla Expanded and see what else they have. I think I'm running with Gauss weapons. No? Let me try and find it. Maybe those would be better. Mash drivers, yeah. Like if I do a Gauss rifle, 12 damage, burst shot 3, range 31. Okay. What's the armor pen is really nice. That actually I quite like the look of. Back to War Thunder it is. I wish you the best of luck with your games. So 55, 64, 70, 50. What about 55, 65, 74, 50? Okay, how about on the charge rifle? What's the range looking like? Okay, so I think the Gauss rifle is actually just flat out better in every way than the charge rifle. How much does it cost to make is the question. Because right now we're researching hot tubs. Okay, if I go to you. Okay, it just takes extra uranium. You know, I could work with this. I got uranium. You're talking about for future redeems. Ah, I see. Fair enough. Let's research what a Gauss rifle is. It is pretty damn expensive, but I think it'll be good. Gauss Lance is also pretty cool. It is Spacer Tech, so it's gonna take forever, but that's what I have a good researcher for. And in the meantime, everyone has at least a weapon, right? Yeah, everyone has at least either a uranium warhammer or some kind of gun, which is mostly what I'm looking for. Lay, I believe, is a melee, so let's go for warhammer. Did they drop it somewhere? Looks like they dropped it somewhere. For now, I'll just have them equip this steel one, so at least they have something. Yuna, I believe, is non-violent. She's actually incredibly violent. Yuna actually has 15 shooting skills. She hungers for violent. I'll be equip a... any other guns I can give you is a very, very, very good question. No. Ooh, take the Tox Bomb Launcher. That could be an interesting one. And then Rocket's Child, so they're not fighting. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I got a good feeling about this, guys. I got a good feeling. How long will it take to research? Actually, if we go to... I do have everyone on a schedule, which is good. You guys are recovering from, I think, our previous fights. Wait, Gauss Revolver. Does that mean one of them has a Gauss Revolver? Should mean there's a Gauss... Yeah, that means... Oh, Ladle picked up a Gauss Revolver. That's really cool. I'm gonna have you drop that, and then instead I'm gonna have Yuna equip that. Because she should probably have... As cool as the Tox Bomb Launcher is, I think the Gauss Revolver is probably more useful. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Disease, infection, who's infected? Wos. Hello there, I forgot you were here. We'll try your best not to die, pal. Alright, I got things to do. Having a bath. You're supposed to be working right now, Prepper. Why are you not? I don't know. Wait, do I have anyone on #1 research? Prepper is on #1 research, so why are you not researching? Am I not able to research it? No, I should be. Yeah, research speed bonus is from all that. Did I mess up his priorities? Prepper. And he's at research 1. What's going on, pal? Why are you so in the area exactly? Again, I'm looking for... His grow is only at 2. His research is 1. He should be doing that. In one, I wonder if there might be a... I think there might... Maybe something's wrong with the mod. It's been a hot minute since we played this. It might have gotten updated at some point. It broke, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Can I research anything else? If I just do, like, noble apparel. Can I just research noble apparel and that'll... Yeah, okay. Okay, so I think there might be something where we can't actually get the Gauss rifle, which is fine. That's fine. In that case, we will just research some other stuff, and we'll just start making the regular rifles then. I'm gonna grab... who's my construction guy? Construction is Construct. Yeah, the guy named Construct is our construction guy. Who could have seen that coming, right? Who could have seen that, that plot twist coming? We are going to start making some charge rifles. I know I know it's like armor is something we also need, but here's the thing. One full set of armor, one marine armor is 2 charge rifles. And I'm kind of operating under the idea of if I can kill people more quickly than they injure me, I think that's better, right? I think that'll be better for our defense, as it were. Honestly, speaking of our defense, I should probably finally build defensive structures. It's been so long and I haven't. It's been far too long and I haven't. Latch is who? Oh, one of the prisoners. I don't care. I think, oh, she died, actually. She immediately got killed. What are you guys doing here exactly? I don't remember why I took these guys in. For now, I'll just make them hemogen farms. They can just be hemogen farms for now. Get a lot of blood. Try and fix some of those blood loss debuffs that happen sometimes. Alright, foggy rain. It's not oh no, it is forced weather. We do have forced weather on. It's been forced weather for a while, actually. Alright, so Stellic Throne. We are gonna, I think, just go through all of these researches, because they're not too... They don't take too long, and right now we are running the research levels mod, and our current tech level, I think, is... industrial. I want to get to spacer though, so we can research some of these higher tier techs without massive research penalties. So we're just going to research all these lower ones, and I need to research them anyway so that I can actually get through and start, like, so I can make a Stellic Throne and all that type of stuff, right? That's what we're going to do. So far so good. I don't... This is going to sound a little bad. I don't like how peaceful it's been. I don't like how peaceful it's been. It concerns me. I will unsuspend this bill, and then we have how many people use guns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 people use guns. Really, only 6 people use guns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people use guns. Okay. So I need 7 people's worth of guns, which means I need 13 advanced components, and Lei can do that, because that way they will be good there. Additionally, the ad break is coming up. Do you guys remember what the ad break means? Do you guys remember what the ad break means? Because I'm trying to be better about this, where I don't do game stuff during the ad break so you guys don't feel lost. Also, someone should probably put this in storage somewhere. I have storage, right? Yeah, I've got enough space, I think. I've got enough space. The ad break is when we get to do the very fun, cool, and awesome workout wheel. Essentially, what it is I pause the game, and those of you who have ads, well, you don't need to worry because you won't see it because you won't be in ads. But it's just a way to pause the game, so that you guys aren't missing anything while stuck in ads, because I don't want you guys to miss anything. So we're gonna go, and also it helps me stay active. So let's do it. We do 1 spin at the very least per ad break, but if you guys do the redeem down there to make me do more, then I'll do more. All right, and just like that, looks like we got hit with 20 twists during this ad break. 20 twists. So in a real twist, we're gonna do them. I'm so clever. I'm so clever, aren't I? Sometimes I surprise myself. All right. So Odds are running right now, right? Because it said it was about to, but now they're not, so I don't know. Oh no, you see all the streams? Alright. Well, we're doing this during the ad break. Okay, so... But no, I think for Rimworld, what we need to do is we need to probably start doing grab ship stuff, because I haven't really done any. And the whole point of this DLC is the grab ship, right? But I'm not doing any of it. So it's like, what's the point? Well, the point is... Oh, now it started? Okay, now it starts. Alright, it's fine. We'll just chat. Okay. That was very odd timing. But it is what it is. Essentially, I'm doing what I do in every game. Which is I go and I spend way too long turtling. I spend forever and ever turtling. And then by the time I get to the end game and I'm like, okay, I can do this, then the end game is too easy. If that makes sense. So I go and I'm like, this will be a fun thing to do. I prepare and I prepare and I prepare. And then by the time I'm done preparing, I've over-prepared, right? So it's like, okay, well, do I do the... It's like, how do I... It's kind of hard to figure out how to balance that, because that's very much a, like, oh, well, then just don't over-prepare. But it's like, well, but I like, you know, I like preparing. Part of me wonders sometimes if I should play this game on a... I do think maybe I should play it on a lower difficulty, right? Because, man, sometimes I just want to build a pretty little base. Like, look at this. This is cool. Then I have to deal with the raiders. Really just the mechanoids, honestly. Regular raiders, I can handle that. I can handle some regular raiders, but mechanoids, they are... Well, they're a little bit of a problem. One other thing as well that is kind of a bummer is... Well, not a bummer. It's just when we started this playthrough, pretty much when Odyssey Right came out. I think maybe it was like a week after it came out just because I was busy for a bit. What that means, though, is that a lot of the combat mods I like to use weren't updated. So, like, we've actually had twice a character get shot through the eye. They got shot through the visor, through the eye, into the brain, and instantly killed. Literally by a guy that had 3 shooting skill. And that's happened twice now. So it's like... Vanilla Rimworld combat is one of the combat systems of all time, you know? And it certainly has a unique flair to it. But I think the fact that we're missing a few of those is kind of making combat feel a little bit harder. Because it's like, for instance, like Combat Extended. It makes combat a lot deadlier, so it is harder, but that goes both ways, right? This may sound weird, but I feel like Combat Extended is easier, combat-wise, because I can actually prepare and, like, do well, right? Like, if I have a siege over here, I know when I shoot my guy, when I shoot one of them with a sniper rifle, he's not getting back up, right? Like, I don't need to shoot a guy with a sniper rifle 8 times because I just keep hitting his arm and then he takes, like, 2 scratch damage, right? It's different. And I guess playing this run in vanilla has been a little unfortunate in that regard, but, I mean, we're still, you know, we're doing fine. I do feel like I need to find a better way to deal with corpses, though. It really just comes down to there's large parts of the map I just can't go to because they're riddled with corpses. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. For those of you who missed the workout wheel, I got hit with the twist, so, you know, nice little mini ab workout. I was just talking about kind of how I feel about combat in Vanilla Rimworld because we're running vanilla combat, and I mean, it's fine for what it is. This game is a colony sim, not a combat sim, obviously, so I think it's fine. But, it definitely has been a little bit of a challenge just getting the hang of it all. Oh, you're at the deep drill. Okay, I see. I was wondering why you weren't doing what I wanted you to do. Alright, I'm gonna do number 1 fabrication, 2 on everything else. Lay is kind of one of our best fabricators, but I need them to do that right now. We are basically out of steel anyways. We have how much stored? We have 300 in storage. That's not great, actually. But I have another guy on mining, don't I? Pretty sure I had 2 of these fellas. Yeah, I've also got John, who is planting stuff right now. Okay, interesting. I've also got Dig. Yeah, the person named... who is also planting, actually, for some reason. What was I doing with this colony? Why is the guy named Dig a farmer? Well, I guess farmers dig, right? They have to like sow the fields and whatnot, so I guess that's actually not totally crazy. I don't think that's what I was thinking at the time, though. Now, what I also need to do is I need to grab... Who's good at scanning? Gentle is good at scanning. They're currently... What is Gentle doing right now? They are just hauling stuff. Okay. Yeah, in that case, I'm going to have Gentle switch to #1 scan. I want them to start scanning because I need to find a steel source much closer than what we currently have. Because right now, it's... I think we have a couple, like, over here really far away, but that's going to take too long. To go all the way out there every single time. I do not think that'll be productive for us in terms of you know, making a solid bit of growth here if every 2 seconds, especially because when they walk back and forth to get like meals and stuff. If they keep walking back and forth every 2 seconds, they're gonna spend their entire day walking between here and the steel and not actually ever, you know, using the steel, right? We don't want that to happen. We do not want that to happen, so let's just try and find one that's a little closer by. You can see we have some conduits that still need to be built. We do have our, like, super gene. The problem is that I don't have enough bad gene. Oh, that's right! I was gonna steal their genes! That's right. Okay. There we... I was wondering why I kept them. Because I need to steal some of their bad genes. Because I have a lot of good ones, but I don't have any bad ones. So, like, poor cooking, I could yoink. Nearsighted, maybe? It's kind of, actually, that's kind of bad, though. I guess if maybe if I just used the, maybe if I just used it on my melee people, that could be fine. Have a little bit of a separate variant. That's okay, because if we go to our genes here, I don't remember exactly what it is, but we can just see it in Recombine. We have a lot of really good stuff. We have Gene Implanter, which is great. Unstoppable, which is pretty cool. I probably would drop Unstoppable if I could, though. I don't really need it. Fast Wound Healing and Strong Immunity, again, really nice. Size Sensitive and Fire Resistant, again, really nice. Never Sleep is the big one. Honestly, if I just do Never Sleep in this guy, I could do that. Fast Wound Healing would be really nice, though. And Size Sensitive I do need on some of our guys, just because they would get the better Neural Heat, which would be cool. Wait, can I combine all of this? Hold on. Minimum, no, yeah, minimum -5. So I can only have a minimum complexity of minus. Actually, so no, I can't even put on Never Sleep. I have to have some other bad thing. I theoretically could do this. This is as low as it goes, though. So Unstoppable, Strong Immunity, and Fast Wound Healing, which, by the way, are fantastic genes right there. Those are fantastic. Just having those 3 there. But I really want to get Never Sleep, because if I can get everyone in this colony a Never Sleep gene, then we are, our productivity is going to go through the roof. I mean, we could theoretically do that with the Brain Stimulator, but they lose some consciousness when that happens, and it's like, well, I don't want them losing the, you know, their ability to, like, do stuff well. That would just, you know, that's counterproductive to the whole points. Counterproductive to the whole operation. Prosthesis Trader. I don't think I have any silver. Yeah, I have, like, no silver. That's right, because I spent it all making the hospital here. I spent it all making the hospital, which is a very nice hospital. Only took us, let's see, we're on cycle 5, we're on year 6. I think it took us, like, 5 years to make even a rudimentary one, so... You know, better late than never and all that. Better late than never. Yeah, so we got that. We got Stellar Throne research, which is cool. Let's get Harp researched so we can get some of these big guys up here and start making a proper area over here for Soldier Boy. Animal Transport Pod. A Gazelle, I do not care about. If you are a Mega Sloth, I might be persuaded. And an Exotics Trader, I don't have any money. But if I were to say, wake up these guys, they might get shot on their way in and drop their stuff. I don't think it's quite worth it, though. We are going to go to... Is it Soldier Boy that has the really good social skill, I think? Yes. I'm going to have them trade here. They have the really good social skill. They also have the... What is it? The Psychic Reader with the Psychic Sensitizer. So they have, yeah, they have a really high psychic sensitivity. And they get really good deals because of it. It's very good. Very good. I could sell them some of my huskies, which I don't hate the idea of. I like having the huskies, but they do eat a lot of food, so keeping those numbers manageable is good. All right, they've got some things here. Fire spew and sensor horn. Awful crafting, alcohol impervious, very sleepy. These are like two things that I really don't. Awful crafting I don't hate depending on the person. Because I only really have a couple that are crafting, but the very sleepy is a bit of a problem. And I don't think you can like separate them out. So I don't think that'll work. I guess if we were to take like awful crafting, put it in like take this gene, administer it to a prisoner, then rip that prisoner's genes, we'd have a 1 in 3 chance of getting the one we want separated like from it. We could do that, but I don't know how well. That does seem like kind of a lot of work. Seems like kind of a lot of work, and I don't exactly know if that's how that actually goes down. Yeah, I mean, they had some cool stuff. We just have no money anyways, so we don't really, even if we want, well, they do have stuff I want to buy, but we can't afford it. And it is what it is. It is what it is. I do like our crafting area over here, though. It's nice to have it, like, very streamlined. Because we can just go and say, okay, you know, I need XYZ material. Yeah, just grab it from over here and build it right here. Check our bills. So we've got enough. I mean, we could start making some charge rifles. What else do I need for charger? I think I do need some steel as well, though. I believe I do need some steel as well. Which is why Gentle is hopefully gonna find something soon. Gentle is okay at scanning. They're like, what? Yeah, level 15 is still pretty damn good. 15 is still pretty good, but it's not quite where we need to be, I think. And again, I just need to find steel closer by, because this is uranium. No, this is steel. That's steel. We'll just 210, 210. Let's go to dig, and I'm gonna put you back on number 1 drill. Number 1 drill. Yeah, number 1 drill is fine for you. We just need enough steel to make these guns. We don't need, and then I'll worry about what to do after that. Hopefully by then we've found a place with steel a little bit closer. Aside from that, we can check our quest. I don't think we had any. We can check the world, check our quest. We do have some people nearby if we want to. We can go trade with, I think, no, those are peace. Oh, I should probably send someone to do that. We'll do that tomorrow. Just one less tribal to raid us is nice. Struggle Hill doesn't hate us. They don't like us, but I don't think they're kill on sight anymore, at least. Neanderthals hate us. The Community Rock likes us a fair bit. We could trade with them, probably. Oh, and that actually literally just expired. I saw that, I'm like, oh, I should do that. That looks like a good quest for me. Instantly expired, actually. Alright, what else we got? Forlorn Survivors. I'm good. They always betray me. They always betray me. I'm pretty sure Irma has a massive, yeah, I don't know if you want to do this, Mr. Warhound, Mr. Boghound. Yeah. Well, on the bright side, we now have more Boghound and Moving is pregnant. Congratulations. Alright. And am I still, no, it's just still a little slow from the end of the combat. Plague? Okay, that's bad. That's actually quite bad. You guys are going to rest until heal. Yeah. They should all be heading to a bed. Okay. Good news is a decent amount. I don't think my main doctor, yeah, Yuna's our main doctor, and she did not catch plague, which is good, because, I mean, she can just tend. And then I guess there are the prisoners or whatever, but, you know. If they are stuck with the plague, they're stuck with the plague, I guess, or whatever. Alright, and then... Ooh, you're on... No, don't use the nice medicine. We can use industrial tech, but don't use our very limited glitter tech, because we need that for crafting stuff, or if, like, everyone is dead and we only have one person able to do things, but they're not a doctor. Ah, that's not good. Alright, whatever. And they're gonna tend to these guys over here. We'll see how well these guys actually do in surviving the plague. It's, no, I mean, it's only minor. I mean, these guys already are feeling pretty nice. That's progress. Big thing is I'm just glad Lei did catch it. About to say, I'm glad Lei didn't catch it because I need them to be doing stuff for me. Lo and behold, they actually have in fact caught the plague. Well, it's not like making components has a quality to it. Or it's not like they're just advanced component. They're not like advanced component goods, so it's fine. Ladle, meanwhile, crafting 11. Wait, who's my main crafter guy? Oh, Gentle's my main crafter guy. That's right. Crafting 17. Lei is crafting. Lei is actually a better crafter. Interesting. In that case, I'm gonna go right. That's because I was trying to train up Ladle for some reason. That's right. I remember why now. Because Ladle has industrious and very neurotic, so they have a global work speed bonus of 175%. If I check down here, yeah, global work speed 175%, which means they make things very, very quickly. And if I can get their skill up even higher, they'll make things very, very quickly at very, very high quality, which is nice. If we see, let's see. I'm trying to find smithing. Smelting is, yeah, 175. I'm not seeing like I see smelting. I don't see like smithing though. I always feel like I think I missed whatever the skill is. Regardless, I remember now. I'm training Ladle, and also they're just making stuff that we can trade with. We do need steel, and we kind of have a lot right now, so I'm gonna go and make a caravan. I don't have really anything I can carry it in, so we'll just have to carry. Everyone's just gonna be wearing. All right, we'll go tomorrow. Everyone's just gonna have to be wearing like 8 shirts because that's what we'll be trading. Just show up at the trade spot with 50 dusters, you know. Each, 10 on each person. That's the strat. I mean, I could make. Well, I can't make some cars. I have them researched, but I don't yet have the. I don't have enough materials to build one right now. We will though eventually. But yeah, like we're gonna get all this stuff right here. Pipe organs. I think that's vanilla. Yeah, it's a vanilla expanded thing. But that'll be cool. Yeah, and then if we can just get, if we can get everything pre-microelectronics, I think we will upgrade into spacer tech, which will be nice, because then for these later techs that do have a lot of research behind them, they won't take so long. Prepper collapse due to exhaustion, because they have the trait where they just don't sleep, they just go until they collapse of exhaustion, that's fine. John is okay. How are you doing? Okay. I'm gonna have, who is my doctor again? Yuna. Yuna is gonna tend to you, and then tend to you. Because I do not like the plague. I do not like it if my pawns have the plague from the 14th century and are in fact unattended to. That's quite bad. Medium psychic drone, that is also quite bad. Actually, if we look at our health, a good chunk of our, I was gonna say, a good chunk of our guys are kind of working off just like regular prosthetics. We've lost a lot of body parts so far. We've got Soldier Boy. They kept getting their arm and shoulder blasted off, but now they're able to actually do things nicely, which is good. I do wonder for Soldier Boy, because they have such good shooting, right? Actually, they don't even have that good shooting compared to, oh, because I'm clicking on Gentle. Soldier Boy is 16. I'm wondering if I should give them a sniper rifle, right? I know, I think charge is fine. I think charge rifle is fine. Major break risk. Yeah, I can understand why. I can understand why they're about to break, because, again, the psychic drone plus the plague isn't a winning combo for keeping your sanity. We can go right here. I could also have... Well, I was gonna say, I could just have them make, like, steel clubs or something to train up Ladle, but that wouldn't go great because of the whole running out of steel thing. We got 50 dusters, though. Screw it. We're just gonna send you. Send you down here. Send a caravan. Accept. And then I'm gonna send for sure Soldier Boy, because they're the best negotiator. I'm going to send Gentle as well, because they have a pretty high carry capacity. Yuna, and then I'm going to send one melee person. I'll send Irma. Why is Irma... Are you missing a leg, I think? You're missing a leg, aren't you? No, you're not. Why is your carrying capacity so low? I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay, then ladle is gonna go as well. All right. There we go. 410. We're gonna go to our items, and we're gonna take as many dusters as we can to sell. I don't think silver weighs a lot, which is good. So even if we can't buy all the steel I want, we can at least get all the silver we want. Yeah, so we get cloth dusters. Yeah, 2 kilograms per. There we go. So that's all of our money right there. It's all of our money. So let's hope we don't, you know, fail, die. And then what else we got? I mean, we have stuff I'd like to trade. But I don't want to waste the time like getting it. I don't want to waste the time like picking it up. I just want to pick up all the dusters and go. Travel supplies, 16 simple meals. I'll do this manually. I know it's not far, but I'll just give them all the survival meals. And then I always like to give like 20 herbal meds, just in case. All right, cool. And then that's good. All right, let's send. All right, so that's 50 dusters going their way. That's 50 dusters they're going to be grabbing and selling. I mean, I think over... I don't know the exact... Because some of them I know are a little bit less than 100. But I think averaged across all the different qualities and stuff, it's probably going to be around 100 per duster. Wait, Gentle is suffering from the plague, but they've almost beaten it. Yeah, they're fine. They've almost beaten it, so it's okay. Need a warden? Oh, because they left on the... That's fine. They won't starve in 2 days. I don't think you can starve in 2 days, can you? I certainly hope not, because they're not going to be back before then. Louise's Garrison. What is this? Oh, this is like a place to explore. Okay. I forgot that they have those now. We have the weather controller, which is looking pretty good. I mean, I kind of like the permanent rain. I think it's fun. I think it's fun, and more importantly, it makes it to where I don't get hit with other forced weather, if that makes sense. Like we could get hit with a different kind of forced weather, that'd be really bad. But I think as long as we have forced weather for foggy rain, we won't get hit with like a heat wave or a cold snap or anything like that. We're just locked into rain, which I'm fine with. I mean, yeah, my pawns are always a little upset if we go to needs. They're soaking wet, but it's only like a -3. It's not that bad. That is manageable. You know, it's within the margin for error, as it were. You can see we're already beating the plague. I will buy medicine while I'm there, actually, because we're out of medicine. We're out of regular medicine now. We got plenty of herbal, but I do need regular. I've got the Nutrimine and cloth for it, though, don't I? Electric Drug Lab, add a bill. Make medicine ×4. Do until you have 50. And I don't really care who does it. I will put drop on floor for now. I don't care who does it, though. Just somebody needs to. Actually, I think it's Lay is our drug guy. And they are still here. Who's our drug guy? Drugs. Prepper could be our drug guy, but they're my researcher guy. Yuna could be a drug guy. Let's make Yuna a drug guy. They're already kind of our... Honestly, they are... Yuna does a lot in this colony, but she does a lot of sort of small things that... So I think if we combine enough here, it should be okay. Alright, the prisoners are fighting. Irma has decided to take matters into her own hand by breaking out the Warhammer, which just absolutely crushed her hand, and that hit her neck and she died. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Well, that's 2 prisoners dead out of the initial 4. Not my fault. Not my fault, actually. Well, okay, maybe. I guess it's my fault in the sense I was the one who put them in prison, but maybe they shouldn't have gone berserk. Maybe they shouldn't have gone berserk, and then, you know, drastic action wouldn't have had to be taken. Actually, no, I probably should have kept... I remember how I just said, oh, it's fine if I don't have a warden. I think that proves why I do, in fact, need to have a warden. My bad, guys. I think I got her genes, at least. I hope I did. I need to get some of those bad genes so that I can have I can increase my metabolic complexity and not have my current one be... Or, sorry, reduce my metabolic complexity, because right now we're a little too good at We're a little too good at existing. Why are you drilling it? Oh, did you finish? 10 advanced camp. Or we might be out of steel. No, why are you... If I go to you... Oh, we're out of gold. Oh, I completely forgot gold was a thing we needed for that. I should have a gold. Don't I have any gold spawns? I don't. No, I do. I have some over here. Okay. That's actually more important right now. Gold is actually more important than steel right now. So we're going to go back over here and do that. And then I'll have Lei be the one to just throw that down. I was going to say, I could have sworn I remembered having a gold spawn. So at least this will help a little bit. How much per gold is it per advanced component? I thought it was only like 2. 3 gold. Okay. I thought we had like 90 left. I guess we had less left than I thought. Okay. That's fine. It happens. It happens. These guys have almost gotten there. So, okay. So I guess we'll buy medicine, gold, and all the steel that we can carry. And probably some components as well. How many regular components do I have? I have 3. Okay. Definitely regular components as well. Although, aren't there some... Yeah, Rocky, you can go... haul these. Not assigned to hauling? Why is the child not assigned to hauling? You could do that. Yeah, haul some of those components at least for me. Alright, but still we need a lot of everything. Alright, let's trade. Soldier Boy is the best one. Alright, what do we got? What do they got? They have some advanced components. They have enough advanced components actually for me. So first off, let's just sell all that we brought. Let's sell everything we brought. See how much we get. Oh, wait, why did I bring the gold with me? Okay, yeah, no wonder I ran out of gold. I brought it all with me. Okay, so we have 6K of stuff we can grab. So definitely gonna grab the components. Do you have any cool weapons? You have a Zeus hammer. This could be good for fighting the mechanoids. I don't hate it. But no, let's get raw materials first. That's what I need most. Aggressive. Aggressive is a +2. I mean, look, it's just a little bit of anger. Maybe we could use that. We could, I mean, if they have 19, if we give it like what, if we give it once every 5 days, that means they're going to be good for the next 3 in-game years. We could do it. I'm just, for max efficiency, maybe. I'll think about it. Definitely gonna buy the medicine. I need all the medicine. Advanced components, regular components. Okay, so that's a good chunk of our stuff gone. Which is fine. Okay, that's okay. I could buy cloth and then sell it back to them later at a profit when I get it built into, made into something. What about the steel? Yeah, I can't hold all the steel is the problem. I can bring some back, but not all of it. Medical skill trainer is unfortunately not what I need. Obelisk I do not really care for. Some synthetic parts I don't care for. Yeah, we're gonna probably... Yeah, okay, let's just get as much steel. Ooh, let's just get as much steel as we can. Get as much steel as we can. So let's try like 400. 400... 420, 430. Oh, wait, wrong button. Wrong direction. All right, we'll do like this. 450? No, not quite. 445. Okay, and that should work. I've already got plenty of Nutrimine back in the base, so that's okay. I can start making Chemfill pretty soon here. All right, let's do that. Trade, and then head back here. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit slower just because we weigh so much more now. But that's okay, they have enough food for it. I gave them extra days of food because I figured something like that would happen. And the important thing is now I'm coming back with all the components I need. I don't know if it's all the steel I need. How much steel do I need to make a charge rifle? None, actually. It's only plasteel. Oh, no, I can just make all the guns I need. Hell yeah! Okay, that's what I like to see. My current best crafter, I think, is Gentle, who is currently on the way back. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that order for now. I do need to make some of these other armor types here eventually. What about a charge lance? Because what's the... Let's see. 30 damage. 2 point... No, we do charge rifles. We do charge rifles. The charge lance is nice, but... I know it's like I kind of want to shift towards maybe firing from farther away, but the charge rifle already has really good range. Aside from like snipers, they're not going to be able to hit us, right? So we should be able to just go do a little bop and then we're good to go. Major break risk. Why is Leia upset? Serious? Why are you in serious pain? Oh, because you still are coming down from the plague. That'll do it. As far as stuff to do... I guess I need to think of a thing for ladle to make. I mean, I can ever just, I guess, make more dusters, honestly. Make as many as they can, and then they should... Wait, oh, ladle actually went with them. Make as many dusters as they can, and then they should be... Get some nice skill out of it. Lay, in the meantime, is... I'm gonna put Lay on drugs as well. Or actually, no, they're tailor crafting. They are, I mean, they're a high-level crafter. What's your... 18. I'll probably have Lay make, once they're fully recovered from the plague, I'll have them make these charge rifles. Level 18 crafting, more than enough. Eventually, like I said, we're going to move all crafting over to ladle, just because they do it so quickly. Which is really, really cool. Right shoulder. Although this does, yeah, well, I guess manipulation, well, manipulation does, I think, affect how well it'll turn out, but it's a small enough it's a small enough debuff, I don't think I need to worry. I hope so, at any rate. Yeah, we got 900. I think we've got more cloth. I think we've got some cloth just sitting in here, though. Which is the thing. So since we've got some sitting in here, we should have enough for her to keep making those dusters. Again, it's just a way to get skill trained up, because I don't really have access to, we're gonna get more gold because I will need more of these components. I don't really have access to a lot of steel. And until Gentle, who is currently away, gets us a closer steel deposit. So I don't want to have to go like all the way out. Where even is the next closest steel deposit? Here. I guess this isn't terribly far, truth be told. This isn't terrible over there. I don't think it's really any worse than the gold. Yeah, actually we'll probably shift down to that. Pipe organs. I want to get the pipe organ because, I'm gonna be real, that's really cool. It takes a lot of gold to make, so it'll make our throne... I mean, our throne room is already extremely impressive, but it can make it even more impressive. Caravan arrived. Oh, sorry, that's from before. Be here in 0.7 days. I think they'll make it before night. They should speed up once they hit the main road here. Yeah, there we go. Of course, if they had cars, it'd go a little faster. Major break risk. Again, Lay, I think they're just upset about the... Yeah, they're sick and in pain. Slightly impressive barracks. Oh, do you not have your own room? Corpse obsession. That's fine, actually. That's probably the easiest break to deal with. I guess everyone else sees a corpse and they get upset, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Sometimes they even put it in... Yeah, I was gonna say, sometimes they put it on like a table in the middle of nowhere. Like, oh no, they put the corpse on the table all the way up here. Whatever will we do? Base attack quest. What is this? This is a pretty decent... This is pretty good. It's not a hard quest. I can even go... Wait, which one is that? Okay, that's the husky goat. I was gonna say Flamen. He said Flamen is pregnant, and I'm not sure which Flamen that is. Is that's the colonist named Flamen or the creature named Flamen? So maybe, I don't know if we can have... We've had like 4 kids in this colony. That's kind of a lot. Oh, that's right, because they're in the barracks over here. So I think it might be time for Lay to take a visit to the room you can't leave till you bang. Well, once they craft my rifles. Once they craft the rifles, then they can. How's it going, Catagarian? Hope you're doing good. Welcome in. What are you up to? We're doing a bit of a Rimworld, and oh, wait, hold on. I forgot to change the title of the stream. Because we started with, what do you call it, RuneScape. Now we're on Rimworld. Probably a bit of a confusing title, isn't it? What are you up to, though? Hope you're doing good. Let's do... Making some chart. Let's see. What is the goal? Yeah, I'm just making some charge rifles. That's basically what the goal is for today. I think that's a fair enough one. Hope you're doing good. What have you been doing? What have you been up to? I do apologize though, that's a bit of a confusing title. Just a little bit. Okay, so Prepper, Gentle, and John are all over here. Why do they not have their own beds? Some of you should definitely have your own beds. Some of these I'm pretty sure I originally gave to them. Wait, Prepper... Did Prepper get married? I forget. They did not. Okay, what's Prepper's favorite color? Is dark orange. Yeah, this was originally Prepper's room, so we're gonna give them this room again. And then Soldier Boy I think was purple. No, Gentle was this pink one, right? Yeah, if we check the social, we'll give this one back to Gentle. I think I did put them in the room they can't leave till they woohoo, but then I took him out to help defend against a raid. Because I'm trying to pair up, because we've paired up a couple of our couples here. I'm trying to pair them up just so that I don't have to constantly, so that I don't have to give everyone their own room. Because I don't really have a room for it. I know, crazy, right? I don't really have a room for that, so trying to pair them up. We'd see Yuna has a wife. Gentle has an acquaintance. Who do they not like? Gentle is a 41-year-old female. So, Lay is a 27-year-old male. I will say, this game makes age gaps really punishing when it comes to relationships. It is a pretty big debuff. Like, I don't think I could get Lay to romance Gentle here. I mean, I could, if I click it, yeah, low opinion. What about the other way around, though? What about the other way around? Low opinion. Yeah, they kind of don't, well, I guess they just don't really think about each other. Do they? Actually, yeah, let's see. Cannot romance, low opinion, water and sadness. I feel pity. Deep talk ×2. Yeah, I think I'm trying to remember who I already tried pairing up, because I did try pairing up some people already. I think it might have been them, which is why they have that deep talk buff there. Alright, we're making these charge rifles. I'm making 7 of them. I'm going to... Yeah, we can take the best stockpile. Any worker... No, I want specifically Lay making this. And Lay, get in there. Make me that charge rifle. If it's not at least good quality, I'm gonna be a little upset. You have 18 crafting skill. You should do better than that. You should honestly should all be excellent, if not if not masterwork. Is that a bit demanding? Maybe. Maybe it is. Is it wrong though? I don't know. Critical alert break on who? Why are you upset? Colonist left unburied. Ooh, forgot to rebury you. Here you go. Bury. Let's make the child bury the dead colonist. It'll be good to let them see the dead body. Desensitize them for later horrors. Why does Lay keep walking away? They just keep, they walk away every second. I need to set up like little fridges, I guess. Masterwork, cloth duster, cool. Kit has joined. I'm inclined to let her in, honestly. Let's see, a fervent researcher. I think we let her in. We're gonna accept her. Let's see, you are 52-year-old female baseliner. What are your skills? You only can do research. That's fine though, actually, because I'm going to just stick you on scan now. I'm gonna stick you on, for now, scan, but later research. Jeez, I can take Gentle off of that to do more important stuff. Like, what else do I want them to do? What else should I have them do? I mean, they're good at, for now, have them be #1 repair, 2 construct. #1 deconstruct, I should probably have somebody do. These are fine, I have other crafters. Actually, I'll have them do #1 stone cut, because how much stone do I have? This is that's slate, 341, and then granite. I think granite's what I want. Granite's what I want, because I think that's the strongest base game stone. We're gonna make some barricades now. We're gonna make some barricades. I'm gonna make one here. I think we make one here. We make one down here to cover this whole area. I think we make one up here. I think we get rid of this. I think we make one right here. And then, yeah, we make one right here. Here, I'll copy this and just put it like there. Make one right here to guard the entrance from the north into the hydroponics. Make one probably right here to guard people coming in from this way. I think I'll just wall off this area right here. Just put a wall across, so you have to either come in from this or this side. Definitely one down here, and I'll get rid of these walls so I can just see everything over here and blast it. So, I have 7 people with guns. Actually, is Kit a gun person? I have 8 people with guns, which means I need to have 8 areas to shoot out of, essentially. So, we're gonna go to structure, we're gonna go to wall. I could make these out of uranium. I do have enough for it, but for now, we're gonna stick with the granite, just because I think I'm gonna save uranium for, like, armors and other craftable things. Okay, so, and these actually need to be embrasures, don't they? These need to be embrasure, which is under security is where that is? Do I not have the embrasures mod? Hold on. Oh, do I not have that mod? Oh, that makes this way worse, actually. That makes this way harder, actually. Shoot, okay. That's kind of bad. Alright. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Security, barricade. Let's see, what kind of cover do you give? 55% cover. Well, cover is cover. I can't complain. Okay. We're gonna make these out of granite, because I believe granite is the best rock for this. And then we're gonna do... okay. So we're gonna do 1... and then we're gonna kind of cover from multiple sides. I think we put it more like right... maybe we should have 2. We should have one that just faces down this way, and then another a little over here specifically for facing this way. I think that's what we'll do. We'll have 2 different barricades, and they'll just be a little smaller each. Alright, so I like to kind of make these little rooms a little separate from each other, just so that way if, like, one guy runs up with a grenade or something, I don't get instantly, you know, all my guys don't get blown up. So if we have 8 people, let's make them groups of 3. Let's make 3... 3 per area. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll do 1, 2, 3. Go back a little. Trying to, because this is, I have a 31 cell range. Yeah, that's about where I'd want to start shooting. All right, so that's good. Let's go up here a little bit. Do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then 3. And we're actually gonna have to deconstruct all this because I don't care about all this. And I'll grab, I guess, where is it? Who has a Irma? You may be drilling, but I need you to kill these containers. And then this truck, don't want to do anything about it right now. These containers should go pretty quickly because Irma has a Masterwork Uranium Warhammer, which, as you can imagine, does a lot of damage. Yeah, I mean, we can see here, yeah, like 50, a little under 50 per hit. So we're just clearing this way here so we can more effectively have one space to actually shoot these guys from, and also to like build our little outpost, and also more space to shoot. Actually, sorry, I messed up this design a little bit, because what I want to do is I then want to go to here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, and then down here we'll do another. Actually, this needs to be one longer. But what we are going to do, actually, is we're going to get rid of these walls. And instead, we're going to make the armored walls right here Although it looks like the armored walls have to be made out of like some kind of art, like, you know, steel or something. So we're gonna avoid those and do this. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go right here and essentially make its own little box here. So then we'll just go make a granite door like this. So this way, again, they have a little bit more cover to work with. And then I'll go back here and then do a granite. And actually what I could do, I could build a wall all around it and just have these guys lead directly in. These are like little tentacles outside the wall, maybe. I don't know if that's the right way to phrase it. Okay, we're gonna do kind of like this sort of structure. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2. And then in here, what I'll do is I will have my melee guys. I'll have my melee guys hide in here. Yeah, I'll have my melee guys hide in here, and then when the enemies get a lot closer, I'll have them swap out and have the melee guys kind of pop out to start fighting. So then I'll have them swap out, the melee guys run out here. What I could also do is I could get the armor that has the grappling hook built in, build pillars like out here for them to grab onto so they can just quickly get to where the AI is. I think that's probably what we're gonna do. Oh, and then right here we'll do a door, just a single door right there. All right, I'm gonna see how many granite blocks this. I think we had 2,000-ish right at the start. So we'll see how many blocks this takes to make. Seriously, how did you not finish? You were doing so much good work there, Lay. What happened? How did you not finish that? But yeah, we're gonna have like 3 of these here. I'll have one here, back here, back here. That's kind of to cover this whole down area right here. I'll put these like here, here, here as well. And also, eventually, I'll probably swap I either swap these out for turrets, or I'll go and like just on the side, like right here, I can just make this like a little turret area. I can increase in size as needed, which is a nice benefit. I think this will work out well. Because again, I keep getting raided and I keep struggling a little bit to defend, so having better rifles and I don't know if better cover is the right word, because I do have cover when I'm fighting these guys. I do usually have cover. They just overwhelm me anyways. They overwhelm me anyways. But yeah, being able to just take the door and go back in and swap out for a melee guy if someone runs up to try and get over the barricade will be very helpful. We're gonna deconstruct this. Actually, maybe I only need 2. Maybe I only need 2 of these right here, and then I can put like one right here and right here, like one facing down, one facing to the left. I do like one here, and that covers all of this. I do like one here, that covers this. Actually, I think that's better, because I don't want to have it to where every single... I don't know if I should have it to where every single one of my guys is shooting. Because then it's like, well, if someone needs a sub out suddenly, I'm not getting... Well, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I can always make more. Yeah, barricade. 510 for health is a pretty nice... It's a pretty nice amount of health right there. Prosthesis Trader and Royal Tribute Collector I do not care about. Sorry to say. Not really, actually. Alright. Oh, wait. Hold on. Charge... Rifle. Normal? Really? You're gonna hit me with a normal? You have such good skill. And the range is 28? But it was 30. No, it's the Gauss rifle. It's 31. That's right. Alright. That's unfortunate. Actually, let me compare it to the current assault rifles I'm using. 11... 30. Okay, so it does do about 33% more damage. 66, 77, 72, 60. Let's see. 1.28. Honestly, I think the charge rifle had worse accuracy. Hold on. It has worse accuracy, a longer range cooldown. Armor pen is 35. Okay, what about armor pen on the regular rifle? If the armor pen is high, if the armor pen on the regular rifle is low, then it'll be worth it. But if it's roughly equal, I don't think charge rifles are. Okay, no, that's right. That's over double the armor penetration, and I do really need that because we're fighting a lot of mechanoids now. Fighting a lot of mechanoids. I mean, ideally, I'd be using Gauss rifles. Well, I mean, we can try. Let's make this the last one. Let's see if we can start researching those. Because again, it wasn't letting us before for some weird reason, but maybe we can fix that. Maybe it was just the game being odd. We'll try clicking it, because if we can use Gauss rifles instead, I'd much rather that. Roughly same damage and accuracy as a charge, but higher armor pen. And if that's the whole reason we're taking it, which it kind of is, then that's the way I think we should go. Alright, so mass drivers. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. A lot of major break risks. Why? What's your problem? Recreation deprived, tainted flak vest. Okay, well maybe don't wear the tainted gear then. If I go to, yeah, if I go to my apparel policies, if I go to my flak gear, I do not. Oh, I do allow tainted apparel. Okay. Whoops, my bad. Did not see that. I thought I had not allowed that. Okay, cool. All right, well, let's take that off, so at least they won't wear tainted stuff now. And then we can go to you. That's right. It's because I forgot to remake my bill. I want to always have 2 flak vests in reserve. I want to always have at least 2 flak jackets in reserve. Basically 2 of every single flak piece of equipment in reserve. So that way, I know that if we have fights back to back, at least some people will be probably okay. And this is a good way to maintain that. And then, the riot helmet as well. There we go. Yeah, we have a lot of riot helmets. We made a lot of those earlier. How's it going, Sleepless? Hope you're doing good. Welcome in. I can get you a name in here. We actually just got a colonist that we can name after you. What are you up to, though? Hope you're doing good. You'd like your dude to be an animal and name that animal Morgo the Plague Bearer. You don't know why it wants you to tell people this is so stupid, so share. Well, I appreciate the streak regardless. I appreciate it. How's your weekend been? I hope it's been good. I could give you a colonist, but if you want to have an animal, we do have some huskies we can name. Let's see. Husky 1, you are now Mulgar the Plague Bearer. Huskies are pretty nice in this game as well. Because they pretty much do all the, like, dumb labor I don't want to do except for cleaning. Which is nice. The Plague. Unfortunately, I have a limited number of characters. I could do Mulgar Plague Bearer without the V. Actually, Mulgar Plague Bear. No, I can do Mulgar Plague, but that's about it. Unfortunately, we do have a set number of characters. Mulgar Plague is still a pretty cool name. It sounds like the Black Plague or something. Or the Black Death. The Mulgar Death. When he's feeling a little quirky. Alright. Mulgar will work. Mulgar works. Works for me. Prepper is once again going to exhaust himself to death. Very cool. Yeah, mass drivers is the current project. So we'll wait until tomorrow, and I'll see again. I'll see if I can. Let's see. The prepper isn't doing the things they should be doing. Also, go to you, drug lab. Okay, we do have medicine now as well, which is good because I do need that. Plasteel. I don't want Okay, well, I do want plasteel, and that's not actually that far for me, so it's a pretty good find. But I really just need regular steel right now, Kit. Right now, I really just need, like, regular steel. Alright, we're also going to go to security, sandbags, and then double up on sandbags. I don't know if doubling up on sandbags actually helps, but I like to think it does. Oh, that's right, we have turrets, don't we? Like an American belt-fed automatic grenade launcher. Interesting. It's expensive, but we could. We could throw this bad boy in. Three grenade launchers, just blasting anything that gets close. That could work. They are very expensive, though, is the problem. I can't afford all of them. Could also do cannons. Cannons are also an option. We have some IED traps. Unfortunately, I don't have... I need to get chem fuel production up, because right now I'm not able to make more traps. Alright. I'll put this guy right here. What do I have for turrets? Because I could totally fit like uranium. I could totally fit autocannon turrets right here, and they would actually do really well. Actually, maybe that's how we do this. Maybe that's how we build these, right? I put turrets right here, and then just once the turrets die, I just swap them out for like the regular people with the guns. Maybe that's how we do this. And then when they get injured, I just swap them back and forth. We could do that. Okay. Let's see. It's been all day and we have not done a single bit of... Well, actually, no, it's still morning. Bye, Grab Prepper. Yeah, I can't tell him to... For some reason, we are just not able to research mass drivers. So instead, we're going to actually research the turrets I want. Autocannon requires gun turrets. So let's get gun turrets. Get gun turrets, autocannon, and then... Rocket Swarm Launcher is an interesting one to see. I think it does have a pretty hefty yeah, it has a really... It can't be fired often, and it has really expensive reload cost, if I remember correctly. So probably not going to use that, but uranium slugs... Actually, what about uranium slug rifle? Let's see. 3-second aiming time, 82% armor pen with 55 damage. I mean, it's basically, if it hits, whatever it hits dies, right? Or we could just do the uranium slug turret, which is, I'm guessing, a similar deal. Yeah, really good at long range, not really good once it gets up close. So I think what we do... Alright, I'm seeing how this defense is taking shape here. We put gun turrets here, here, here. And then we put the bigger turrets right here on the side. Then a little bit farther back, like right here, we'll have a group of uranium turrets. And they'll be behind... I guess they'll be behind a bunch of like IEDs or something. The problem you just run into is you only have so much you can put as like a way to block people from getting to it. That's kind of why Embrasures is really good, because it is still like the barricades people can walk through, but the Embrasures is a genuine wall, right? It is a genuine wall that will block people, which makes it, you know, so like they might get in range, you know, within the minimum range of the turret, and the turret stops shooting, but they're not able to start blasting it, right? Kit should probably have an actual job and stuff, and like dedicated recreation time or whatever. Oh, they also don't like us because they're not our religion. Hold on, where are you, Kit? Soldier Boy, I need you to proselytize real quick. Let's convert. Only 7%. Oh, I guess their base is only 6. It really just comes down to they have really high expectations from living here, so it's going to be hard to convert them. It's hard to convert people who, I guess, are already really liking the colony they live in. Alright, but yeah, we're definitely going to use these, what do you call it, autocannon turrets. Use some of these guys. Yeah, they're expensive. They are expensive. But they do shoot pretty well. And they have a let's see. Burst 7, damage 27. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's how we're gonna do it. Okay. I like the idea of the uranium slugs. I don't think we're gonna use them though. At least not right now, just because I don't really know a good way to... I guess, like, I could try place them, like, farther back here. But, because it's not like they can shoot over stuff, right? They can't shoot over stuff. Also starting to think maybe I built this in the wrong place. I kind of want to build it close, but honestly, I should have built it, like, right here. Yeah. Alright. And we're gonna cut our losses. We're gonna cut our losses before I spend even more, invest even more in here to only to tear it down later. We're gonna build this like right here. Just have it cover this entire southern approach right here. I'll build another one like over right here. Because if they're right here, they should be able to cover anyone running in like this way. And then I'll build one right here to do basically the same thing. So that's 1, 2. Build one like right here. That'll be kind of like a angle shape. That'll be 3. I need to build, I'll build one right up here to cover all of the, I should really just get rid of this building right here. I really need to deconstruct all this. Sounds kind of bad, but we need to deconstruct a lot of this right here just so that the AI can't use it as cover when they attack me, because they keep using it as cover when they attack me, which, as you can imagine, is not great. I'm gonna tell her to like get rid of all this junk right here. Get rid of all the junk, and then see about deconstructing this building. Yeah, pretty much everything close by to me is gonna become a bit of a no building zone unless it is my stuff. Yeah. So I am just making sure that, because some of these cars I can actually repair thanks to the vehicles mod, which would be nice. Roof collapse. Is Gentle fine? Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. Alright, get the barriers. It, you know, it's gotta not be... It does kind of suck to have your day just be breaking down massive concrete barriers. That's not a fun one. That's fair. John and Lyric. I mean, you two can always haul. There's always something to haul. There's always something to haul. Alright, let's melee attack right here. Just a little bit more. Keep breaking these guys down. Do another one right there. And we've got a little... Alright, we're a little over halfway. Very good. Yeah, no, also I need to start remaking those, charge rifles again. Because we are not going to get Gauss rifles. I guess they have less accuracy, but they do hit harder, and more importantly, they have better armor penetration, which is the big thing I really need to worry about. Given most of our enemies are either high-level raiders or mechanoids. So, that's what I gotta plan around. Meanwhile, I guess I shouldn't be thinking of these really big, like, turret contraptions and stuff when I have very little steel and even less steel production, you know? There's no point in, like, oh, I'm gonna make this big old structure with all these turrets and all this defense and yada 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 if I don't have any, you know, steel to actually build said turrets, right? I got a fair amount of slag I could start using. In a field smelter, just do smelt metal from slag for forever. Do something like that. Exhaustion is gonna be prepper, because they always are. Tattered apparel. Yeah, that's fine if the child has tattered apparel. That's fine. They just kind of exist. How is Ladle's skill looking for craft? If I could get them... If I could find a neurotrainer for them, that'd be pretty nice. That'd be very cool. I think we're out of... I think part of the problem is we're out of stuff they can do. What I'll have them do instead, I'll have them make a... Let's make like 2 uranium warhammer. Honestly, we make like 3 uranium warhammers. We have a lot of uranium. We have a lot of uranium, and we can also get more of it. Right? We can also get more of it. So I'm gonna get a ladle here. I'm gonna have you do... You do have number 2 smithing, so... Should be fine. I'll swap these two, just so you focus on that. By the time, because uranium warhammers take a lot of work to make, hopefully by the time that ladle finishes, they're like level 13 or 14. And like ideally, again, they'll eventually be max level, but for now, this will have to do. I was gonna go to zone and do remove roof area. Remove roof area from this whole guy over here, because I want to tear it down. I don't want it to collapse on me. Do not want it to collapse on me when I do tear it down. Autocannon, nice. Do uranium slug. They're kind of expensive to research, but it is what it is. Actually, these are oh no, they're sandstone, sorry. I was gonna say, these are granite as well, so I get some of the granite I need to construct what I need. Not quite, though. Not quite that easy, or that nice. Have a look at our charge rifles. We've got, let's see, 5.5 to go. That's better than nothing. Plasteel. Kit keeps finding plasteel, which is like, it's good to have plasteel, but I really just need regular steel right now. That's the thing. I've got enough plasteel for what I need, but regular steel, that's our problem. Textiles trader is good. Actually, holy cow, they were making that Warhammer way faster than I thought. I mean, they do have the learning speed, which is cool. Well, we'll also have some spare Warhammers, which is nice. Trying to figure out where is my uranium deposit, because I know I have one. That's plasteel. That's it. Oh wait, actually, I do have regular steel over here. All right, Irma, I'm gonna have you move over here for now. Have you move over here. Grab this drill, have it reinstalled over here as well. That should be hopefully enough. Click on you, and I'll have you just move it down this way. And yeah, it'll take her a bit, but she should get it there by the end of the day. All right, just drop that off. Then you can head home, or go down this way. Steel, please be closer by. I guess I have some wires kind of near it, so it won't be terrible to go all the way over there. That's something. That's something at least. Just as genes have finished regrowing, that's good. I think most of this roof has been taken down, which is nice. So now I can just deconstruct all of it as well. All right. Yeah, so we need to deconstruct. Once we deconstruct this whole area up here, let's also deconstruct this. Oh, wait, don't do that. I'm like, why? I'm like, what is this line right here? I don't see anything. That line right there, that line is also is known as my wires that are connecting me to my geothermal generators. I do not want to destroy those, actually. Those should stay. Okay, and then that's looking pretty good. Yeah, I think up here we just make a wall. So let's go structure. Make a wall right here, though. I'll just make it like 2-3 layers deep. 2 or 3 layers deep, just so that if sappers try to break, and I'll put like a little barricade behind it, so if sappers break through, I can pretty easily bonk them. Same with this up here. We'll go granite wall and just do a little bit of that. This is actually a door. I should probably get rid of the door right there. And then that way they'll have to, what I'll do is I'll force them to come in from like this direction if they want. I mean, again, they could get sappers and break through this way. But ideally they won't. Ideally they won't do that. Okay. And then I don't know why Gentle's repairing that all of a sudden. I think they are on repair, so that maybe when I built near it, it ended up claiming it. What I can also do is I can go, yeah. I'll put everyone on deconstruct, actually, because if you're not doing anything, you can always deconstruct, because it doesn't take any skill to do. Like, I guess I technically get materials out of it, and it might be affected by how nice their construction skill is, but I'm not deconstructing for materials, so it doesn't matter right now. Doesn't matter. So we get a medicine. We have 57 medicine. Love that, actually, because that means we are good on medicine now. Oh, actually, I don't think we got medicine because we made it. I think we got medicine because I traded for it. I was like, man, I'm really glad they did that order I said where they should, like, you know, get a bunch of medicine. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. I just bought it all. Ah, well. Ah, well. Hold on. What is Prepper doing? Prepper is... Why are you not researching certain things, Prepper? Why? You have a 2 to deconstruct. What is going on, man? Alright, well now you're washing your hands. Now you're sewing an area. Why are you not... Okay. This is... I don't know what's going on here. It appears we're just unable to research some things. I'm a little concerned, because before I was like, okay, it's a mods break, but if we're unable to research the uranium slug turrets are vanilla, right? That's concerning. Mortar is asleep. Actually, this is genuine. Is this that's a mech drop, mech drop. This is probably one of the easiest we've ever had. Because it doesn't have a, I don't think they wake up, do they? Will gestate ascended. Yeah, this is fine. There's no proximity sensor, so I can literally just ignore it. And then I guess if some raiders pop in this relative area, I can just take a shot at it and then let them fight it out. I'll just fight the winner. I'll fight whoever's the strongest. The mechanoids or the raiders. Sometimes the raiders surprise me. Sometimes they do. Yeah, like we're research. I don't know why we're able to research some things and not others. I'm assuming it's some kind of... Oh! I'm an idiot. Because I had the multi-analyzer turned off. I'm an idiot. We could totally be using Gauss weapons, which I would much rather use. Okay. Fine. We'll finish making this one. But then we're gonna switch to Gauss rifles. I guess we'll just have a few charge rifles for sale. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Why was that flicked? Why was that turned off? Why was that turned off? Yeah, if I got a research screen and I hit Gauss, I guarantee. Where is it? If I go to mass drivers. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can do it now. I just had to have the multi-analyzer. That is unfortunate. That's actually really unfortunate. Because those Gauss rifles would have been really nice. I mean, we'll still make them. I just now have to make a bit of a... adjustments in what we're using. Advanced components. The Gauss rifles take 2 each to craft, if I remember correctly. Gauss rifle is 2. Yes, okay. So if I need 8, that means I need 16 advanced components, so I need 10 more. Okay. I am also gonna have to start deep drilling for some of this plasteel. Because right now I do not have enough. I have enough to get the components made, but I don't have enough to then make the rifles. So that's something. Also, where are my 2 guys on drill? Dig? I want you on number 1 drill. I need Dig and John on number 1 for drilling. Because I really need that. Also, I'm gonna go right here. I'll have John go get this done. Because I want as much steel as I can get very quickly, and if I just put the 2 of them on it, that'll help. Yeah, because the problem is those turrets are really expensive steel-wise. We're just gonna keep breaking this down up here. Keep breaking all this down. At the very least, what I'll do, I'll put up some just kind of crappy barricades. Put up some crappy-ish barricades, and that way, at least if people come attack me from the sides, they don't immediately destroy me, because I'll have cover and they won't. And do that. I'll do one more wall up here. Force them in this way. A lot of deconstruction, which will take a while, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And if we go down here, yeah, so now we see Irma, now we see Ladle. Is Ladle good at mining? Not at all. Why is Ladle even able to mine? No. No, you're not doing that, Ladle. What are you doing? Yeah, you can make medicine or do literally anything else. You are not going to do mining, though. You're not going to do that. You're just taking the job from someone who actually knows how to do the mining, you know, well. Alright. And yeah, they are chewing through it now, which I love to see. Scanned underground uranium. Not bad. Actually, and you know what? It's a good thing we did find all that plasteel earlier, because I do need plasteel now. Here's a little... it's a little far over here, but it's not terrible. I think what we'll do... I'll just dump it right here. People are going to be upset that our temple's desecrated for a little bit, but they can get over it, and I'll just try and get like 1,000, 2,000 plasteel real quick. I can handle like 2 or 3 days. I can handle like a season of having that debuff. It's only like a -6, I think. It's only like a -6, right? Yeah, mass drivers will be good. Aster gear. What does an L-Tech sword do for us? Yeah, so this is, I guess, if you want your sidecast to be stabbing people, which really I don't. I want my sidecast shooting people from far away. Salvaged laser weapons. Are these good? Like, there's a salvaged laser repeater. 12. Oh, interesting. So it shoots faster. Also, holy cow, that's a really slow. I'm gonna say, I don't know, but really good range, really good accuracy, and that's a super low cooldown. I can see why the laser weapons cost so much now. Charge rocket launcher, heavy weapons. An anti-material rifle. Now, I will say, I may give this to Soldier Boy. The very long range gun, plus the high armor pen, I could use it to just I could use it to snipe mechanoids. I could use it to snipe troublesome mechanoids. I could use it to snipe, actually, I should just make a bunch of snipers. Oh, there's so many things I want to do. So many things I want to do. What is the... Is there a Gauss? I'm pretty sure I'm sure there's a Gauss sniper. There's not... Oh, yeah, the Gauss Lance. Let's see. Range of 45, damage 40, 70 armor pen. I'm wondering if maybe we instead have our guys carry 2 weapons, and then it's a little bit more micro, but have our guys carry like a rifle and maybe like an SMG or a shotgun, and then they use like the big rifle for shooting from far, because there's a lot of times I want to be outranging. No, that's gonna be too much micro, and I'm going to fail at it. If I was a better player, maybe, but I know I would fail if I tried to micro, like, okay, now you use your rifle, now you use your SMG. We'll just keep it simple. Keep it simple. Have them do, what do you call it? Have them just use regular Gauss rifles. It's a nice middle ground between range and power and all that fun stuff. Alright, how are we doing over here on steel? Let's see. We've taken a lot so far, which is nice. We're up to 1,500-ish, which is actually really, really good. I think once yeah, because right now I'm just trying to get the components I'm going to need for these charge rifles. I think once I hit like 2,500 steel, that's when I'll move them over to doing the plasteel. And some tattered apparel on both kit and rocket. That's okay. It will get replaced. It should get replaced. Oh, actually, well, it won't, because I need to make sure it's specifically above 51%. Specifically need to do above 51%. So that way we're making, yeah, because now we can see we don't have enough flak vest. I'm guessing we won't have enough riot oh no, we do have enough riot helmets. No, we don't have enough riot helmets because they're getting to the margin and then dropping them. But then the rest of my guys are like, well, I don't want to use this terrible equipment. Okay, this helps quite a bit. Alright, cool. What's Ladle looking at skill-wise? We got a bio, crafting, only crafting 12? I mean, again, it's good, it's just for someone of her speed, I was hoping I could get even more out of it. Although, maybe I should put her on fabricate. Actually, I should put Label on making fabricated, like, components and whatnot. Let's do that. That's literally, yeah, let's have Ladle do that. Because it's literally just making a bunch of components. I'll have you make like 100 components for me as well, Ladle. Alright, cool. We'll go to work here. Lay is gonna get off fabrication and gonna get put on craft tailor smith machine. And Ladle's gonna get put on number 1 fabrication and everything else at number 2. So that way they should... I guess I have to cancel those. I lose a little bit of material. It's fine. So that way I can go and... Sorry, I got a little quiet there. That way I can go right here and it'll be great crafting experience for Ladle, because I believe fabrication still counts as crafting experience if I remember correctly. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'll even go to... Where is it? Lay... I want your stone cut to be on 2. I'm going to go right here. I'm gonna have you cut granite blocks. I don't care about sandstone blocks. Granite blocks and then some slate as well. Not a lot. I'm gonna mostly focus on granite because this is what my defenses are gonna be made out of. And then I can also go over here. Do I have any granite blocks anywhere? Sandstone. I'm trying to find where I have granite still. Because I might actually be out of granite. I used a lot of it earlier. Okay, granite chunks down there. Alright, haul. Alright, so my huskies should start hauling that in. And just dumping in the stockpile right here. They'll start hauling it in. I will also go to... Where is it? Right here. I could have sworn that I was able to like designate how far of a radius I want it to draw from, but maybe that's not for the stone cutting bench. In the meantime, actually Belay right now is making this, which is fine because the huskies still have to haul in the other stuff. Alright, how are we doing up here? We've almost finished deconstructing this, which is great. Love to see that. Alright, and it is now deconstructed. For now, just gonna keep it simple stupid. I'm just gonna make some steel barricades. So structure, security, steel barricade. Just go like right here. Do kind of like this. I guess I can do this design actually because they're barricades, so they can just walk through to here and here. Alright, that's 3. And then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try and put a little space in between them. I feel like 5 spaces is a pretty decent amount. So that way, because I think the radius of a grenade is 3, so that way, like, if they throw it right in the center, it won't hit. If they throw it, like, a little to the left or right, it still shouldn't hit the people in the next barricade over. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, I guess, 6. That's 6. 7. And that should be enough. Or sorry, actually, no, we have 8 people with guns now. Alright. So that'll be for this whole area up here. And then kind of on the right side over here will be something similar. But actually have to go to orders. Chop these guys down so I have room to build there. And down here, pretty similar thing. Gonna go, actually be really aggressive on this one. 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like right here. Do 1, 2, 3, and then 4. We'll also go, and I'll just manually tell to haul this out of the way, along with deconstructing this. So that way, not a lot. I guess they can maybe get some cover over here, but not a lot. Alright, and that'll be the north and the west defended. Or, not very well, but with defenses, right? Something to block them at any rate. Or to give my guys a little cover as they shoot. And hope, and especially up here, they have no cover on the way in, which is very good to see. These guys do have a bit more. I don't want to have to get close to get rid of it, because then I'd have to fight the mechanoids, and I just don't want to do that right now. I just don't want to do that right now. Oh wait, actually, sorry, this needs to do a little bit more over to the left here to really fill in all this. I guess I could maybe go like right here a little bit as well, in case they come in from like this side directly. Because right now it's like if they come in from up here, right? But if they come directly from the side here, I kind of need a little something. So we'll do like, we'll do kind of a big ol' area right here. Kinda, we'll do just a big ol' square actually, I think. Something like this. And then, okay. Trying to figure out how I did this design right here. Like that's how I did it. Okay. And this is 7 long, this is 9 long. So I need to go down an extra one here. Just to make sure the lengths are correct. And then do this. Did I do this right? There we go. Again, I'm confusing myself here because I'm getting confused with my own design. It's a big old square, kind of any direction they come from, they can shoot. So if they're coming from up here, I can either, if they come from more this direction, I could go here and here. If they come from this direction, I can go more here and here. If they come from down here, I can just put everyone in right here. Maybe I should do these big squares. Maybe the square is the way to go. Me discovering the square fort, 600 years after the Europeans did. Dude, the second I figure out how to make a hexagonal fort in here, it's over. It's over for the raiders. I do actually wonder how that would work in Rimworld if you could apply, like, I'm sure you could apply some elements of, like, real world, defensive design to, like, battlements and stuff. There's no Z levels, so I'm sure you run into some limitations, but you can probably get an okay-ish amount going. And then, yeah, down here, gonna be kind of a similar thing, where this one's just gonna be, like, line and line, and probably get rid of this, actually. Get rid of this. Get rid of those. Ooh, don't get rid of those. Because I appear to have some power lines down there. I appear to have some power line. Ah! Let's do this. Just have to click on these and do that a little manually. But I believe that is the power line leading to the... Yep, that's the power line leading to right here. So I don't want to get rid of that because I need that. Do not want to get rid of the power line leading to my nice steel production that's allowing me to build, all these nice steel battlements, actually. Meanwhile, if we go up here, Ladle is making these components. Well, actually, they're sleeping right now. They are sleeping because they're being a little lazy, I suppose. A little bit of a lazy bones. But should be fine. Yeah, getting these deconstructions done. Okay. So yeah, once this is done, I would say the entire west... I'd say the entire northwest and southwest are safe. I'd feel pretty confident saying that. At least about as safe as they can get right now. Again, later on, I'm going to make some designs, especially with the armor, because I believe it's privateer armor that has the built-in grappling hook. Yes. With the built-in grappling hook. We're going to place, like, little... Pretty much right at the range of the... what do you call it? Pretty much right at the range of the... like the edge of the grappling hook range, I'm going to place just like a single block that the AI will likely use as cover, but that I can use to bait them into cover, and then have my grappling hook guys just rush out and start bonking them. Rush out and do a little bonking. Because a little bonking is pretty helpful when it comes to, getting rid of the raiders. It's kind of the whole game plan, actually. We can also mine this vein of silver ore, I guess, technically. Same with this little bit of granite right here. Just, again, I'm doing a hunting Irma. Are you sure you want to do that, Boghound? Yeah, that's what I thought. I really just want to try and get rid of any little bits of cover they have on the way in, so I can maximize, the amount of time I get to shoot at them when they can't really shoot. I mean, they could still shoot at me, just not very well, right? They could still shoot me, and they will. They just will have some trouble doing so. Alright, get rid of these ancient concrete barriers. I do not need those, giving them cover. I do feel a little bad, because it's like, oh, I'm just, wiping the entire map clean so I can have my nice looking base, or my nice safe base. It doesn't look as nice. It actually looks nicer with all the buildings still there. I mean, that's why I'm keeping, like, this area over here. This area, I can wall this area off just a little bit. Just wall that off. And then... I guess I could wall, like... well, I don't know if the AI is really going to try going through these doors. I guess I could build, like, a little bit of cover, like a little thing right here in case they somehow break through over in this direction. But they haven't really come from this side in forever. They usually come from the south down here for some reason. Or maybe really far up north. I wonder if there's something in the way the code is being executed where they're mostly focusing on... Maybe, like, they don't want to spawn too close to the buildings for whatever reason. Maybe to prevent, like, from spawning inside a building on accident or something? I don't know. I don't know. That could be it. Or I might just be getting lucky that they haven't attacked in the areas where I'm more vulnerable. I might just be lucky, you know? Well, you never know. Deconstruct, alright. I think once we deconstruct this last little bit, that should give us plenty of space to be blasted. 30 tiles is a lot, but it's not the, you know, it's not all of this down here, right? It's not all that. We do also run into a little bit of a problem as well, which is going to be that when I take this away, if they do like a siege or something, then I don't have a good... Please be close by steel. That's not close by steel. If they do like a siege or something, I'll have no cover on my way to them. So it'll be a bit of a reversed, reverse scenario, which is not ideal. That one would be quite bad, but I guess that's just something we'll have to contend and live with. And actually, I'm gonna have her just go dig over here real quick and get rid of these. But if I have my own mortars, which I hopefully will, it'll be good. And actually, I could even... Actually, this would be a perfect place for... Well, I'm trying to think, where could I do Boomaloop ranching? I guess I'd have to grow... Well, I guess really anywhere, because I'm gonna have to just have a dedicated hay grass hydroponics if I want to keep the boom loops up and running, right? I think that's the only real way we can succeed. Alright, well, that got cleared there. So we're gonna do... I'm just gonna drop another square right here. I believe I did a 9x9. The reason I'm dropping a square is because they might like try running like around the sides or whatever, so I'll just go like right here. Do a 9x9 square. And then we have our nice little defense set up. And we'll just do like a couple of these. And then in the middle is where we'll have our, what do you call it? Because yeah, it's like, that's... Did I mess up the math on this? No, I didn't. It just looks a little funny for some reason in my mind. We'll go like over here next for this one. Yeah, we'll go to like right here. And then I'll get rid of all of this in the middle because I don't need that. I was just trying to keep a straight line. I was just trying to keep a straight line so it would line up and be nice and pretty. All right. And go right here. So yeah, if they come up the middle here, I could just shoot them from the sides. Yeah, I think these two are in a good spot. I think this is roughly where I want this to be. Alright. Need to get rid of the dead iguana. But other than that, that works for me. Okay, so that's going to be the south. And then the north. This over here is just going to be this, making improvements to this guy. And I'll even do kind of a... Ooh, we could do kind of a... Maybe a shape like this, where it's like we're on both sides, I guess. Like that, kind of. So something like this. Basically just everywhere you look. Everywhere you look is just a little alcove for one of my guys to be shooting out of and through. And that should cover this side. Okay, that covers... Once these are done, that's most of the... I think that's pretty much all the ways we can be approached in a raid of some kind. Yeah, let's actually get rid of these. I'll get rid of these and place just another square like right here. Man, again, the square, it's kind of great, you know? Oh, growth mode for Rocket. Anything good? How's it going, Nakumo? Hope you're doing good. Welcome, welcome in. Slug Girl's real yet? I do not have the Slug Girl mod on right now, unfortunately. I know it exists. I don't have it on right now just because this is actually from our previous save from when Odyssey first came out, and I don't believe Slug Girls were in Odyssey yet, but I think they are now. What have you been up to there, Nakumo? Hope you're doing good. Welcome, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. We'll just do Optimist, that's the good one. And then I'll do, I guess I could have an Artist. I could have an Artist, and Social's never bad. Because I don't really have anyone good at art right now. Guess Warnie sent you the 1.6 when you first suggested it? Yeah, you sent it when you suggested, but we had already started the run. This is that same run we've already started. This is that same run from before. It's just we haven't played it for a while. But no, yeah. So next run we do, I'll probably add it in because it did look interesting. But we just haven't started a new run since you sent it to me. I do want to start. Actually, I don't know if Combat Extended is up and running yet. I would assume it's been like what? Well, it's only been like maybe not. I think it's been under 2 months because they released like late August for Odyssey, right? So September, October, yeah, like a little under 2 months, I think. So it might not be updated yet. Actually, I shouldn't take that for granted. Should not take that one for granted. Actually, this design works well because I can just make this entire area right here a big old well, I just probably don't want it to be a big old pasture if I'm just going to use hay grass anyways. But a pasture area for boomaloops so I can start getting them. I hope you're doing good, though. Hope you're doing good. We are just trying to actually I'm trying to finally actually build some defenses so that when I inevitably get raided, I don't, you know, lose at the base. I don't have to like reload 8 different saves to try and survive. We probably still will have to reload 8 different saves to try to survive, but then it'll just be because Randy's being mean, not because I forgot to build defenses for the umpteenth time, you know? Different thing, different reasons. Yeah, so this is walled off, this is walled off. I probably want to wall off this little area right here as well. Just wall that off. Make sure that they can't do anything super mean. I mean, they still will do super mean stuff, but it'll be harder. And let's go to main. And again, we're actually going to do a lot of the... Actually, let's get item repair. I should really get that. Who was the other person they were supposed to send an actual pet slug mod, were they? I don't remember, I'm sorry. I do remember what you're talking about, but I don't remember who suggested it. I'm sure it exists, though. Monitor lizard. Okay, that's actually kind of bad because Rocket is a small child. Where's the lizard? The animals are getting hungry. That is the one thing about the animals on this map. That they are always hungry and always attacking my colonists. Yeah, you guys can go. But no, I do not remember who was supposed to send. Who said they were gonna send like a mod of like actual little pet slugs. I'm sorry. I could try looking for it on the mod workshop after stream if you want and send it to you. But off the top of my head, I do not remember. And I wonder if I made the square bigger, if it would be... I wonder how I could do it if I made it bigger. I don't remember. Can you go diagonally through walls? No, that's a Dwarf Fortress thing. That's not a Rimworld thing. No, it's all good. All good. All good. What have you been up to? How's your weekend been? I hope you had a good one. Hope you had a good one. We're gonna like right... I guess fill in this crater actually, because that's kind of right where I want to build stuff. We'll build a square like right here, I think. Actually, if I place it 1, 2 above it, then we should be fine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8, and then like that. There we go. And we can actually avoid having to fill in the crater for now. Which is... makes my life a little less of a pain. Yeah, so anyone coming in from any of these directions should be able to get shot by all my people when these are done. Alright, how you been doing, Prepper? What else? Also, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. It's been considered a closed room if you haven't built corners. Really? Interesting. So I don't actually need these little corners right here. They can just be ignored. I think I'd go insane though. I would go insane if I didn't have it. But I might abuse that a little bit for grab ship stuff, just so if I can save on like the maximum amount of squares, you know. But yeah, I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good. What have you been doing this weekend? Hope you had a good one. You just collapsed from exhaustion. You did good though. You got us. You researched a coil gun for us, so we can start using those pretty soon, hopefully. I believe we have the components for it. I believe we have the components for them. What is a Gauss repeater, actually? I wasn't looking at this. Okay, so this is higher range and accuracy than the coil gun, but it's less it's higher accuracy, higher fire rate, but it only has a one-shot burst and it has less damage each. So I think we stick with the Gauss rifle. EU4 a bit today, or form Byzantine Empire as the Muscovites? Ooh, sounds like a fun time. How did that go? I think probably, and I don't know. I'm thinking either maybe, I don't know if I want to do Total War on Mondays or try doing some EU4 on Mondays. I haven't decided yet. Maybe we'll start doing EU4 on Mondays. I'll have to make a new thumbnail, but that's fine. Just because I really, what do you call it? I do really want to get EU4 down so that EU5 is hopefully a bit easier to wrap my head around, because everything I've seen about EU5, it looks fantastic, right? So I really want to, I feel like if I can nail EU4 a little bit more, then EU5 won't be as hard of a transition, you know? Which Total War? Warhammer 3. The big fantasy one. I know people aren't super big fans of it, but I really like Warhammer Fantasy, so I've been enjoying it. Part of it is also, I'm considering getting like a couple of the DLCs because they're currently on sale because of the fall sale right now. I was like, oh, I thought to myself, you know, I'll just buy like all the DLCs. How much can it be? Like 70 bucks? All the DLCs are actually closer to 170 bucks, which is a little bit more. So I need to, because the fall sale ends tomorrow, so probably either in the morning or just after stream real quick, I'm going to have to go and look through the factions and be like, okay, who do I think is cool? Who do I want to get? Which of you has a cheap DLC, right? I do have other Total Wars, but I haven't played them. I have Shogun, and I have Shogun 2, I believe, because it was free on Steam for a little bit. And then I think I have another one that I don't remember the name of. Not as bad as Paradox DLC, but it can get pretty pricey. Yeah, definitely. It definitely can. Although, from what I've seen, at least for the DLC I bought, and from what I've seen from the other, and from what I've seen just for how the other DLCs work, they usually add, like, fairly unique faction mechanics with each DLC lord, and each DLC usually has 2 or 3 of those, so it's like, you know. If it was full price, I'd be a little hesitant, but if it's like $6, yeah, that's fine, you know. One lord for $6, that's basically paying $6 for the average, for like your regular campaign length, if not for a little, you know, if not a little bit longer for your campaign. Your campaign might take closer to 10 hours. So I'm like, that's fine for a deal. Off sale, it's not bad. Honestly, it's still not bad off sale, because again, you know, if your average campaign takes like 10 hours and most of their DLCs are like 10, 12 bucks, then that's pretty much just paying for one campaign. It's kind of a lot. When you add them all up, it's still a lot, but it's like, you know, you get what you pay for, and I don't really hate that. It's just like, I don't dislike that. It's just, it's one of those things where when it's on sale right now, would watch a Skaven run. We did a Skaven run forever ago. I think I'm gonna pick up all the Skaven DLC. I'm gonna pick up all the Lizardman DLC, and I think I'm gonna pick up all of the Chaos Lords DLCs, because Archaon's campaign looks really fun, and I think his DLC is just literally all of the Chaos Lords. Lizardmen I like because I just think the Lizardmen are cool, and then Skaven are really fun. I haven't decided what we're gonna do tomorrow. I'm leaning towards, we are doing Total War tomorrow, but I don't know if we're gonna do Skaven or Lizardman, or maybe Chaos. Part of it is also, it is kind of a bummer, because I do want to be able to go and play like one campaign per stream, but if I only have like 3.5 hours per stream, that is really pushing it. That is really pushing it, so probably it's gonna be like 2 campaigns per stream. Or sorry, 2 streams per campaign, because then that's like, you know, 7-8 hours. I think that's enough to get like the median campaign victory, and I don't want to go for long campaign victory. I feel like long campaign victory is maybe if I'm like really enjoying the run, but otherwise I think long campaign victory is a bit tough to reach. Long campaign is just everything, right? I don't think I've ever actually gotten a full long campaign victory before, because it's, you know, everything. it's the whole everything in Immortal Empires. I guess I could try playing the what do you call it, the non-Immortal Empires stuff though, couldn't I? Because I've never actually done the what do you call it, I've never actually done the non-Immortal Empires things. I've only ever done, or sorry, I've only ever done Immortal Empires in 3, but I know they have a campaign, and apparently it's pretty good. It's the, I forget what it's called, but if it's decent, I should try it out sometime. All right, John, I need you to go prioritize over here. My people are going to be upset that I'm using my temple as a mine, but I don't care because I need... I don't really care because I really need the nice juicy plasteel within. Yeah, so if we go to your needs now, it's going to be a... yeah, -8. That's not great, but I can deal with it. I can deal with a -8 for like a season, or however, a season to get all this plasteel. I haven't played 3, only 1 and 2. I haven't played 1. I played 2. It feels... I feel like it feels a little nicer than... I feel like 3 feels a little nicer than 2. I can't really explain how. I do enjoy it though. I do enjoy it. What I do like is that if you have the DLCs from like 2 or 1, then you can just use that to then have those lords in 3. So like for instance, I had not all the Lizardmen DLCs for 2, but I had some of them for 2, and that's how I got access to some of the Lizardmen. In 3, I had the vampire counts from 2, so then I got the vampires in 3, which is actually, I really like playing as the vampires. I think Vlad is one of my favorite campaigns I've done. Because it's like, necromancers are just fun, because it's like, oh no, you killed my entire army, let me just raise it up again. It's expensive though, you can't do that indefinitely. We actually, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, I think it was the 19th. I know it was the 19th because I just uploaded the VOD for it today. We did a run as Count Noctilus, which is a vampire coast, but still necromancer. And during that, we kept losing our army and just re-raising them as zombies, but we very quickly ran out of money. Granted, that's a little bit of a unique case because normally I would like take a lot of land and try and get provinces, generate money, but with Count Noctilus, he's not entirely a horde. He's not entirely a horde lord. He can still like settle and stuff, but he does have like horde mechanics. So I was mostly just upgrading him and not really worrying about other stuff as far as like money or whatever was concerned. Also toggle this on, I guess if 2 people want to do research, they can. It'll help us get some of these researches faster, I suppose. We're kind of just researching whatever right now though. And I like 3. I've been enjoying it. And then, but that's really the only thing I've looked for in the Steam sale. Have you guys seen anything in the Steam sale you think is like super, like you should get that? Because part of it is also, I have a lot of games. I'm in that weird, I'm kind of in that weird state where I'm like, I have so many games and I don't want to play. Not that I don't want to play any of them, but I have so many games and I don't know what to play almost. It's choice paralysis. For instance, part of it though is that I have a fair amount of like really long story games, and I kind of don't want to start a long story game. Generally don't pay much attention to sales, as bad as that may be. That's fair enough. I think it's like, I mean, I completely forgot the fall sale was a thing. The only reason I am like, oh, I should get something during the fall sale is because the Steam put a big thing up and it was like, hey, they're doing a fall sale. You should like do something about that. The only one I really like, the only video game sale I like really pay attention to is summer and winter, because those are like the 2 big ones. But I mean, there's almost always some kind of Steam sale going on for something. Yeah, kind of like you, I don't really pay attention to it. Let's see, what else do we got? I mean, we could buy some more components and stuff. How much? I have 1,700. They're bulk goods. I kind of want to get steel, honestly. Plasteel is too expensive, I feel, to trade normally. I could buy a crap load of granite, because I am going to need a lot of granite. And that'll just speed up getting that. Ooh, no, I want to get big rigs. Big rigs would be nice, so let's grab that. Grab these books. Wood? I kind of think maybe we get the wood, honestly. Let's also sell some of our stuff we have that we just don't need. That we're not using anymore. And then we can do... yeah, sell all this. Yeah, like we have a bunch of cloth button-down shirts that are excellent, but they're below the place where we want to use them, so I don't care. We've got a couple dusters we can sell. Actually, we've got a lot of dusters we can sell. So let's sell that and maybe drop our costs here a little bit. I don't know why. Oh, that's right. I stole a bunch of beds from a raid, didn't I? So we actually have a lot of nice beds. Okay. Well, Persona Core. I don't remember how this works, but I don't think we can directly install that into someone's brain yet. Not quite yet. We'll get there. We could buy shells. Sentience Catalyst is interesting. I guess we could maybe, let's have a couple of these. Let's get like 2 of these. Maybe I'll find an animal I want to use it on later. I think I saw online that if you actually use that on a Thrumbo, it reduces their wildness a lot. Like, because Thrumbos have advanced trainability, but they have a really high wildness, so they're really hard to keep. But if you use a Sentience Catalyst, I think you can reduce their wildness enough to where they're not too bad to try and like maintain and keep. Let's get a bunch of medicine. Make sure we stay up to date on that. Components. I'm kind of making my own components right now. I think it's fine. I think that's fine. We're good on animals. We're good on. Actually, we're kind of running low on food. No, we have too many dogs. Sounds bad, but we have too many dogs. So I'll sell all these puppies. And then sell all these guys. I will keep Mulligar Plague, of course. But all the other ones are just eating my food. They're nice to have, but I don't really... I think I need to build... I need to build another, Yeah, we'll buy this because I need to build another hydroponics for food. And this is how I'll do it. Cloth. I don't really care about cloth right now. Actually, no, I do care about cloth because I need it for sandbags. I need it for sandbags and I forgot about that. Alright, and we'll just get some money excess as well. I'll go to right here and let me suspend this bill for the moment. Let me suspend that bill for the moment. We can go down to these guys. Security, cloth sandbags. It takes 55. Okay, so it's like 200 cloth per one of these, which is kind of a lot more than I'd like. But I think we should have another harvest coming in soon. Yeah, we got... are you ready? Actually, I need to redistribute my growing. Okay, who does what for growing? Yuna is on #1 grow. Jess, I'm going to put on #1 harvest. #2 grow. #2 plant cut. They are on #1 deconstruct, so I'm going to make sure they're on #1 harvest. And then prepper, I'm going to put on #2 for this. I want I need at least one person always growing, one person always harvesting. I think that's the way to go. And then we should have enough. We should get enough from that cotton harvest to get all of these built up with enough extra sandbags, because I don't remember exactly how it works, but I'm pretty sure if you put sandbags in front of a barricade like this, it does make it a bit harder to get shot because of how the cover cover calculation is done. And if even if it doesn't, it looks cool. Even if it doesn't actually do anything, it looks cool, and I'm a big fan of real cool. All right, nice. Okay, so that'll do that. And then how are we doing on plasteel? I mean, we're getting there. It does take I think it does take a fair bit longer to get more plasteel than it does to get well, actually, yeah, now we're just making regular components. It does take a while to get the plasteel we need though. Okay, I could probably make how much does it cost to make a Gauss rifle? Revolver is fun. Oh, that's wait, actually no, these guys don't use plasteel, do they? Use uranium, don't they? They use uranium, don't they? They do. Oh, I don't need plasteel for these. I'm being a little dumb. Being a little dumb, actually. Okay, in that case, I want lay making these. I want to making 8 of these. You can take that stockpile. I'm gonna put that in charge there. And then, what's Ladle doing right now? Probably, you're making a button-down shirt? No, you're not. You are making me my guns. Sorry, you get 2 fabrication. Why are you making a button down shirt? Oh, because that's still above. Let's put that on 2, this on 1. There we go. Alternate. Alternation! Heck yeah. Not quite alternating current. I think that's a different thing. Alright, so we'll be making these Gauss rifles. I do have enough uranium for it, which is cool. Another bulk goods trader. We kind of just spent most of our money, but we might have something else. I mean, they might. I mean, we have a little bit left over. If they have something I really, really want, we can try buying it. Okay. What do you got? I mean, more components and stuff is cool. Not really seeing anything here. I was thinking maybe, yeah, rugs I don't really care about. I was thinking maybe there might be something I really want, but I don't see it. All right, we'll kind of pass. Well, I mean, we have 2K. If we have 2K, we might as well. Might as well. No reason not to just buy more components and the like. I mean, I guess you don't want to have. I guess if you have too much colony wealth, that's a little bit of a problem. Too much colony wealth may be a bit of a issue, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, which is hopefully never. Steel art bench. Do I have a repair bench yet? I do have it now. I should probably build it up here somewhere. Cocoa research is done. Yeah, we're just kind of researching from the bottom of the tree. There's nothing I really want right now, research-wise. That's super big. I mean, obviously, I'd love cataphract armor, right? But I do not have the tech prints for it. Don't have the tech prints. I could go for Janissary gear. I guess it is an outer layer. So if I combine this with a bulletproof vest, theoretically, I could have some pretty nice protection on the chest, but every other body part is forsaken in that case, which I would prefer not to have happen. Prefer to not forsake literally my entire... most of my body. I guess it's just the arms and the legs, so the vitals are fine. That's what bionics are for, after all, right? That's what they're for. Yeah. Ooh, I don't know. Part of the problem is that I feel like we're not able to keep up with the amount of harvest we need. No, I think the problem is that my priorities aren't right. And really, I should get the mechanoid queen. Or I should fight her so I can just make a couple little, what do you call it? Little worker robots. Make a couple of them just so that they can go harvest and plant for me. And free up space for my guys to do other things. Because I think we don't have to fight, I think we only have to fight the phase 2 boss for that, not the phase 3, which is the scary, scary one. That's the very scary one. Leather tanning, that's somewhere in the other tree. Alright, and that's done. This one still needs to be done. This is almost done, and this one's not really that well built. But we're doing okay. What's Lyric's problem? They're just a little upset that we're doing this. I'm gonna keep doing this because I do need it for... I don't need it for Gauss rifles. I do need plasteel for, like, marine armor. I do need it for privateer armor, I believe. 120 plasteel each. That's a lot of plasteel. Actually, it's gonna be closer to 160 if we consider gentle. You have an assault rifle, so you shoot that guy. What's the range? Okay, now you shoot him. You better kill. Gentle, please do not get mauled to death by the panther whenever you run. Yeah, I know you're being attacked by a panther. I'm watching it happen. So have you go back to here. And then... Jess, you have a hammer, right? Yeah. Jess, go kill this guy. Go kill this guy, please. Alright. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good, if you ask me. And, ooh. Now they're in the melee. I was gonna say, hopefully... he doesn't get hit. Just a little bite on the leg. A little bit of a nibble. Nothing too bad, though. Nothing terrible. Alright, well. With that, I think I'm actually going to call stream here. Again, I do apologize. I know it's a bit of a short stream. But 10:30 is about where we gotta start ending nowadays. Like I said, November, my hours get a little bit better, so I can start earlier. Still start earlier, probably go a little bit later, just because I don't have to have as bad of a commute, which means I don't have to wake up as early and get home as late. But for the next month or so, it'll be like this. So I do really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. While I do appreciate it, because I know you guys are used to the very long stream. Thank you, Prepper. That's very kind. I know you guys used to like the long streams, and I do hope to bring those back. So, some outro stuff. Some outro stuff here. Is... Hi, my name is Chatters. I stream video games. If you enjoy hanging out, watch stream games, please feel free to follow. If not, totally cool. Just thanks for being here and hanging out. I have a ton of fun playing games on my own, but when I explain with all of you guys, I have way more fun. Aside from that, there are a couple links down below you may be interested in. First is the Discord, pretty standard for Discord. I send out paying when I go live. Tons of fun, super cool people in there. I highly recommend. I also put the weekly schedule in there, so if you want to know what we're playing and when, that is the place to be. Aside from that, there is also the Twitter. Again, pretty similar to Discord, or pretty similar to Discord, but I also put announcements on there, so if you want to know what I'm streaming, if I'm like running late for stream or something, that'll be on the Discord as well as the Twitter. And finally, the YouTube is where I put the VOD, so if you want to see some of the other games we play, or the previous start of this Rimworld run, this Rimworld from, what do you call it? Because this entire Rimworld run is up on the YouTube. Feel free to check that out. Aside from that, next week we're going to be, sorry, not next week, tomorrow, I guess it's the start of the next week. Tomorrow we're going to be doing some Total War. It'll be really, really fun. I haven't decided what faction yet, but we're going to be doing something with that. And then it's going to be a pretty stacked week. Friday, I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do on Friday yet. I might have a little something special for y'all. Anyways, we're going to be raiding into Bruce. He's super fun, and it looks like he's playing some Clair Obscure, which is, I know, a very cool game you guys like. So I'll see you over there. Have a good one, guys. Have a good night. Bye-bye, bye-bye, goodbye, bye-bye.